Hey again, guys. I had a question posed to me, and I was being told I talk words out of dog's butt and don't do anything for this community. First of all, you look at my Tammy C, and there's probably about 10 audits there where I did audited different firehouses, audited police, audited post office. I've audited the courthouse up in Dixie County, um, things like that. Now, to answer this question even further, I would like a show of hands of anybody. I would like to know of anybody who fought for any rights in the White House. I have. My name's on documents for the Native American movement to get the ability to go to college, get help to go to college, other than just to learn to be a farmer. Uh, my name is on documents to for laws being passed on them getting help for drug abuse. My law because these used to never happen. This was in George Bush Sr.'s administration. George Bush Sr. also, with our recommendation, you fought in the outhouse church. That's funny. Uh, I uh, I also fought to help get rid of, and my name's on documents for that as well. The White River Watershed uh, um, project, and got it shot down because it was a great big land grab by the government that infected 800 excuse me 180,000 people, and we got it shut down effectively. Me and this group that I was with got it effectively shot down. um so there's you a few things of what I've done for this community. uh I am only trashing the people that are truly trying to trash good people in this community. uh the I even screwed up today and let emotions take over earlier, and I went after Joe Cool because Joe Cool was sort of, I guess you could say, I wouldn't expected him to do what he did, and it pissed me off. And yes, Joe Cool triggered me. Teresa, nah, I've been dealing with Teresa for 2 years, so she didn't trigger me. Odin, nah, I've been dealing with Odin for about the same. Didn't hurt me. Now Joe Cool, he triggered me, and he didn't even mean to trigger me. Okay, he wasn't trying, but he did. He triggered me. Okay, and that's what triggered me today. Okay, then people over there in Discord, they think they trigger me all the time. They wish they could trigger me. There's a reason I leave my room at times, especially when Discord's talking their crap. Uh, 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 when Discord's talking their crap and all, there's a reason I leave my room and go to the other room, and it's called I'm trying not to laugh my ass off at these people, and I want them to think I am being triggered. Okay, so there you have that. Um, I've caught now. This is something I have caught out of Discord from certain people. I've seen where they said, "Oh, we got the public record of this person." You go and look at the actual public record. Hmm. If you go and actually spend the money and the time to get the public record, you'll realize that there's falsified documents, even with government letterhead on it. That's why I keep saying everybody needs to go get this stuff. Uh, Rick Crude, that ain't even right. Hey, hey, Black Matter. Hey, Rich Crude. Hey, Beck, keep Kimmy. Um, needless to say, there's a lot of stuff I've done for this community and been doing for this community. Um, so that was a question that was posed to me earlier in a live panel. I didn't get a chance to actually uh, uh, answer today, so I figured I'd do a video and let the people know what I've done for this community and what I've done for people per se in the community. Some of the laws that we got passed for the Native American rights also helped out the community in the long run. Native American uh, ceremonial grounds and burial grounds are now preserved. Uh, they made parks out of them, large, huge national parks out of some of them to keep them from being disturbed and destroyed. Well, on top of that, them national parks that they've now made due to to protecting these huge ceremonial complexes and burial mounds and things like that. Uh, there are spots where people could go hunting. There are spots where people could go hiking. Uh, all sorts of things. So there's been a lot done, and I'm very damn well proud I happen to be part of that. I'm I I wanted to let y'all know there's what I've done. I want to know how many times any of these people that have asked me what I've done for this community have done anything that I did, especially going to the White House, talking, actually being going on fishing trips with the lieutenant governor of Missouri to government land grabs, things like that. Also set up laws to help out communities, things like that. It was actually a very exciting time in my life. Uh, um, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I was very happy to help. I was very happy to be part of and to help uh, get some of this stuff accomplished. Um, it's not an easy job, and it's hard. And you get when you start going up against government officials and their agendas. Uh, it could be hectic and it could be harsh. They send the cops after you. They like to send the cops after you. They try to arrest you for bullshit lies, things like that. Like, like, man, are you cracking me up? Uh, things like that. Start going after the government and going after their agendas. It ain't easy. It's a lot of work. And when you start getting a foothold and start making their agenda go away, they start they start sending a lot of shit after your ass. Okay, they'll send the cops, they'll send the FBI, they'll send the IRS. One of the biggest supporters as far as money went in the White River Watershed Act. They tried to falsify documents of him doing tax fraud and everything else, and he proved it all in court that he didn't do tax fraud, but he still had to prove it in court. So they'll send whatever they can to try to stop you and try to get you to quit when you start going after their agendas. That's why I think personally, people in Discord decide to go after the auditors. It gives them something to go after. with no repercussions of the actions. They were actually going after the government, and they ain't bootlicking the government. They would have the same problems I'm dealing with if they did exactly like what they wanted to say. They do. Uh, because honestly, I know what it entails. Even when I was going to the White House, and me, my uncle, my grandfather, we were invited by the president to be part of his Native American Council, uh, along with five other Native Americans. They when that, when that happened, even then, we still had lower government officials because we were going against some of the agendas. Uh, try to go after us. Okay, because it was hurting their agendas. One of which was one of the Native American mounds that got saved. No tipping bleach, amen to that, brother. Uh, uh, one of the one of the agendas to one of the Native American burial mounds that we saved was it was going to be turned into a huge motel that was backed by a lot of money and the governor of Florida at the time. So, so guess what? We had hell coming to us from the state troopers, the county police in the counties that we lived in. Uh, um, my uncle had FBI agents actually stop him at a McDonald's. I mean, things like that. It's an amazing thing when you start going after government agendas at what they will not they stop at nothing to shoot you down, try to get you arrested, try to make you stop, try to scare you into stopping, things like that. It's amazing. So honestly, again, I know what it entails. I know what I've had to go through, what I've seen people go through, things like that. So when I hear these people say, "Oh, I ain't never had a problem with the government," but yet I tried to go after the government's agendas, I have a big problem with that. Uh, you know, these people are full of crap. All right, Shimmy Sham, you boy. There you go. I called you a boy, and my feelings ain't hurt. I call people boy all the time, Shimmy Sham. It's the state of how I say it. And no, it ain't a racist thing either. When I do get upset, I will call someone a boy quick. It's called a disrespectful thing. You disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect back. Um, and that's where that comes from. And a lot of people don't like being called a boy. I don't care. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel younger than what I actually am if you call me a boy. But a lot of people don't like it. So just saying. If you don't believe me, you can ask the 6'6", 280 pound man that I used to call a boy every time he pissed me off. And believe me, he pissed me off a lot. Now we're friends. We're actually really good friends now. Back then we weren't, and he pissed me off a lot. I ain't afraid of nobody or anything. Believe me, that guy, if he wanted to, he could have broke bad on me and twisted me into a pretzel about 20 different ways, and let me sit, roll me up like a basketball, and shoot hoops with me or something. But I still called him boy, and he hated being called a boy. But I do that when I get disrespected. I disrespect back. You know, the But on that same note, I thought I was being disrespected. I was, and I apologize for that matter. Okay, because I was upset and I took something very wrong that I shouldn't have taken as wrong. And that's why even the name of the video has been changed uh, uh, for what I did earlier. So, yeah, he disrespected me. I thought, Shimmy Cham, I thought he was disrespecting me. Okay, that's why. But like I said, if you actually watch the whole conversation with me and Joe Cool, Shimmy Cham, by the time it was all said and done, I apologized to him for everything I did, being a dickhead and an asshole. I've always said I'm a dickhead and an asshole. I've said that from day one. I said I could be a dickhead and an asshole. If you go look at my very first video in YouTube on Tammy C, yes, it did do Snap for Note. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. But I took what I thought was being disrespected wrong, and I wasn't being disrespected. And I apologize for that because I took it wrong. I let emotion and stupidity overrule my what should be as true actions. And yeah, I did. I screwed up there, and I'm kicking myself in the ass still about that. Actually, that ain't being racist. So no, I won't apologize for it. I just told you, I went after a 6'8" man, 280 pounds. That's white as the border of this thing, and called him a boy. No, when I say boy, that ain't being racist. So I ain't racist. I'm far from being racist. Yes, everybody was being assholes today, Cindy Renee. I agree. Assholes, bitches, dumbasses, cunts, you name it. We were being it today. So prove that okay, Shimmy Sham. Prove that I'm racist. That's all I could say. Prove that I'm racist. I fight for Native American rights. I fought for black rights. I fought for Mexican rights. Where am I racist? Huh? Damn. I bet I was right there in Dixie County when they were doing the Mexican roundup in Dixie County, and they were trying to take actual documented green carded Mexicans out of Dixie County, and I fought for that to keep that from happening. Hmm. I've told I was there in Taylor County fighting with the black people in Taylor County when black senator uh, uh, got told to go sit in the back of a restaurant because the white people eating the front. And I was fighting with the black people to get that restaurant shut down. Hmm, I'm racist. Wow, damn. If that's being racist, if that's being racist, I hate to see what a I hate to see what a true racist is all about. I really would. Actually, I know what true racism is about. When you're sitting there and you're trying to have a ceremony, and this happened to us in 1993. We were having a green cord ceremony in 1993 uh, in Taylor County. And guess what? We had the KKK come by and shoot at us, telling us to get our red nigger asses back in the swamps where we belong. Now there's you some true racism. I know what true racism's about there, Shimmy Cham. That ain't what you're calling racism, ain't racism. because I've used that term for every race, creed, and everything else in the book. So thank you, Penny Lane. So I know what your racism's all about. Call someone a boy. I've been called a boy when people were mad at me. There you go, bet Jimmy. Hey, Mammy. Hey, Penny Lane. Hey, everybody in chat. But yeah, I've seen true racism when that black senator was told to go sit in the back of Pouncey's restaurant because only the white people eat up front. And that happened in 1991. As late as 1991, they were doing that shit in Taylor County. And yes, I helped fight against that. I wanted that restaurant closed down just as much as the black people did. Okay, because of that racist bullshit. I know what real racism is. It's just like Joe Cool using the word nigga. Okay, and he stops people dead in their track. I don't take that as racism. Some people may. Some people may take that. D man, you can ask. I don't know if I'll grant it, but go ahead and ask. You're more than welcome to ask. Oh, Cindy, uh, uh, Cindy, Mammy accidentally deleted your message. It was an accident. She says she's sorry. She didn't mean to. I know, D man. You ain't been mean to me. You ain't never been mean to me, D man. I've seen you be mean to people, but I ain't one of them yet. But most of the time, when you're mean to people, they attack you first. So, so I'll give you that too, D man. And then you let it drop and go on. I, that Kimmy, you need to go watch Joe Cool's video. He's literally stopped white cops dead in their track by calling them nigga. It's fucking hilarious. That shit cracks me up, man. They do. They'll be running their mouth at him, and they'll be walking and talking, and all of a sudden, boom. Yeah, I can do that, but I will do that at a different point in time, D Ben. Tonight's not going to be a good night for that. That'll get me heated a little bit, and I done promised my roommates I ain't going to get heated tonight. No, uh, but yes, that could be something for later because I know as soon as I start talking about it, the trolls are going to get in there, and then you know me, I can't, I can't, I, I, I just can't. I won't do that tonight. Uh, Maybe later on I can, demand and all that. But yes, they do. They uh they have the ability to use underground. They use a lot of underground uh coding that goes through YouTube. You can go anywhere and get that shit really if you know how to look for it. And you can get it and you can do it yourself. Yes, Mammy. Are you okay, Mammy? Are you okay? Let me tell her real quick, okay, Mammy? Hey, Mammy, did the JT's on the way. She's gonna come in. Yes, I could email him, D-Ban. I sure can. I'll go. Does he have he? Uh, um, uh, I could be. I'm sure you probably have some of them. That's why you're sitting there talking shit about it. Come on, panel, Jen. Come on, panel. Oh, okay. If you notice, there's only certain people that start talking shit when someone says something about the underground coding and programming and things like that you can get. There's only certain people that start talking about that, and it's generally the people out of Discord when they start talking shit. Um, so y'all need to keep that one in mind, okay, guys, when that happens. I've never seen Joe Cool. I may be wrong, but I've never seen Joe Cool not to say the word nigga. It's the word nig, and then you go that word he's asked not to be said, but nigga, I've never seen him say don't use it. I may be wrong. I may have missed it somewhere. I don't know. Um, at least I've never seen it. Let's put it that way. Joe Cool went after Joe Cool went after Mike Malloy. Hey Salty, you want up here? You can get up here. There's the link. Damn, I guess I'm gonna have to look at that one, Penny Lane. I'm gonna have to look at that. Hey, Salty Rant.
What's up?
Uh, not much. Just talking a little bit here and there. Uh,
I heard from an unconfirmed source that I could be. Barney Fife is Beavercam's deep throat mole in the underground,
oh wow.
passing information.
Oh wow.
Hey, Emo
Hey Emo, how you doing, buddy? Oops.
sends them emails, gives them all kinds of dirt, this and that, and
There you
everything
go.
else. But of course, he'll never admit to it. He's got a reputation to protect.
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with anybody using that word. Shit, they use it in rap songs. They use it in all sorts of different songs now. I mean, it's just another word. I mean, shit.
Yeah, it's not like we're flying rebel flags in our backyard and we're burning crosses in the front yard on the weekends and
Hey,
hang fucking nooses over trees and shit.
hey, I had a rebel flag in my backyard. Does that mean I was racist? Hell no. It means I believed in the South and what they stood for. The real reason they went to war.
Yeah, I know, but the fucking liberal fucking snowflakes want to make a big deal about it.
Right.
I had some asshole of all places from Canada. I had to tell him what it's about, eh?
Yeah.
Because he called me a fucking racist because I supported the fucking Dukes of Hazzard TV show.
Oh,
come on.
Go ahead, Emo. Go ahead. I don't mind.
Yeah,
man, can I see your face, please? There's been too much of that porn shit running around.
Look at the private chat. That's why I came into the panel for a minute. I wanted you to know that on the private chat.
There you go. Okay. I understand. Thank you, D-Man. Thank you. I been too much of that.
I don't know if you've seen me before, but I have shown my face.
Yeah.
On here before.
I have seen your face before.
Oh, you okay? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I just need that them porn bombs have been running around pretty sporty.
I've seen it too. I've seen it.
I don't want that happening.
I got you. All right.
But yeah, I will gladly email Mike about that stuff.
Yeah, and I saw like a few weeks back, and I kind of had a moment, and I got pissed off at everybody because it seemed like everybody was attacking me. But anyway, I apologize. Here's the thing. I'm friendly, and unless you come at me, then I'm a bitch, just like everybody else on here, And and I kind of go in. But this thing with Mike, and I heard you 2 or 3 weeks ago talking about this, and you actually caught it. And I was on your live stream, and I seen you catch it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened and it's been going on for 2 or 3 weeks with Mike Malloy, and it really got bad here this last week because I'm sure you've heard. He had some controversial people up there, and people sent their people up there, and they got a huge fight. And anyway, so he's really being attacked, and he's not sure. I don't think he's a bad guy.
Mike Malloy, I don't have no problem with Mike Malloy. He's never done me wrong in any way.
Right, but he's really getting a lot of shit right now, and he's they're shutting him down, and they're doing the same thing that they did. You remember when you caught it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
I do. That's why I know. That's why I know. Abe Balance is so full of crap. He said he put stuff in my cat that ain't even a correct code, for one, and two, he's talking crap because if he actually did something to my cat, it would have been already caught.
Well, here's the thing. I was watching that day when you caught it, and you're just like, aha, I got you, fucker.
Yep, and that was Mary Jane Rottencrotch did that.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
It was either it had to have been one of them. Either
it was Mary Jane.
Okay. Well, that's what's happening to Mike. And God dang. I don't know if you've seen it, but you had Doug up there, and you had fucking Rick, and then Becca went up there. I can handle myself. And she went up there and got slaughtered again.
Yep.
And then she runs back to AB. I like Becca. But God dang, then they run back over there, and you got that group, and they're all saying, she's disabled. You can't do that. And I'm like. And I went on AB's panel, and I'm like, called her a fucking bitch. And, I'm like, you can't put her up to that shit.
Well, I've seen them. Here's the problem I have with that. I've seen them all go and attack disabled people as well. I've seen them do exactly what they say you can't do. They're two-faced pieces of crap that steal people's content.
Right. But here's the thing. They make then they, they get everybody riled up. They're attacking disabled people. And then you get your damn channel shut down. And Mike is going through it because it happened on his channel a few days ago. I watched it all. And I've told Becca before, and I actually told DDT. I went up on AB a few nights ago. I'm like, listen, you got to stop fucking putting her up to that shit, man. Goddamn, don't send her over there and then claim she's a fucking handicap.
Yep. Because they do it. They put her up to doing that. And unfortunately.
She's strong. She can handle it. Well, no, she can't. Because when she gets her ass handed to her, and the way she fights, these guys, they'll say, I heard you were dirty down below. She goes, oh, I wash my crotch. My crotch is clean every day. I'm like, you cannot fight these bastards like that. Why do you let her do that?
Actually, her fight is, she goes in there, and this is what they're doing, and I'll tell you how they're doing it. They're going in there to get people to say shit to her. And then they're going to try to bash and slash and destroy people's names. That's all they're all about. That's all they've been about since they've been in here.
And and I got called a lot of names the other night, because I'm saying you got to stop putting that girl up as a shield. You got to stop doing that. And you fucking bitch. Oh my God. Just like, well, you got to stop doing that shit and causing divide. This is going to get so damn better.
That right there is the links in there. That Kimmy Bandit just put it in there. Thank you, Bandit. But that is the biggest reason I have such a problem with them people. If they weren't trying to cause a rift and a divide everywhere they go, I would not have a problem with them.
I've tried to get along. Listen, I've tried. I have tried.
I know you have. And as a matter of fact, me and Odin up till recently were friends. Hey, OG, what's up, man? Good, long time no see. Salty Rand OG says hi. But me and Odin were friends up to not too long ago. So and then he started doing this. Then he got this big head after Merb's server went down and everybody came to his server. He got this big head and started thinking he was king and God and started attacking people in YouTube left and right. Yes. I mean, it didn't matter who it was. Good people, bad people, whoever. He went after them. Okay. Along with the rest of them Discord troll idiots. Okay. And
but they do have an advantage. They have an advantage and they do have a solid following.
Yes.
And this is what I like about Salty, Salty walked out of that shit. Mm-hmm. But I had a little conflict with him and Rick, but I ain't crying over that shit. I showed them back. But anyway.
Right. But that's why I have such a big issue with these people is ever since they decided to step out of their little hole of Discord, they started attacking people. And I mean good people. They literally ran them out of here. And they don't want to even come back because of these idiots. Okay. That were actually great help to the community. I mean, great help. They ran them away. Okay. Now some of them are working still behind the scenes. They just ain't in YouTube no more. Okay.
Right.
Things like that.
They go to different sites, and it's kind of like I've seen a few of them leave. I've seen it too.
If that's the case, GD, if you don't want anything to do with me, why the fuck are you in my stream?
Oh God. GD. He just knows me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Holy fuck. And Odin.
GD's almost in my stream every night lurking. Every time I have a stream. He's at least lurking.
They're coming. They're fixing to come right now.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right. But I think it's hilarious. GD lurks in my channel. Don't say anything for the most part. every time I go live, but he don't want anything to do with me. That was the funniest statement I ever read in YouTube, I think, right there. So, and honestly, I don't care if Discord don't want anything to do with me because I just assume them leave the community, period, and not come back. Hey, Ben, hey, Jimmy. I just assume them leave the community, period.
Hey.
You're gonna have an echo if you don't turn off the YouTube or mute it.
I have to keep this up so I can see the chat.
Yeah, just mute it. You got the little right there on the screen. It'll show you a little speaker button. Just hit that.
Oh no, I got it on my PC.
All right, cool.
I just wanted to give my opinion on way back up in chat. I don't know what we've gotten to now because I had to go get my tablet and get them all hooked up. But my big problem is I'm American Indian as well as Irish, and I got a whole total mix of shit in me. But when the talk was about the Nika, and when Joe says it, he says it as Nikka, Nika,
yeah.
or nigga. He never says that. What you were saying,
right? The nig,
yeah.
and then er,
right? And all of us here on the panel, for all intents and purposes, look white, right?
Yeah.
And we have never ever had to worry about hey Bayou, about being a black man or a black woman in this world,
right.
and how we can. This just pisses me off.
Well,
how can we justify the abuses that black man, just a young black man walking down the street.
Well, now,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. As late as 1993, there was a restaurant called Posey's Restaurant in Taylor County that was telling black people to go sit in the back because the white people eat up front.
See.
Okay. That's how that shows you the racism, and that racism's still very underlying deeply in Taylor County.
And did you say Posey Restaurant?
Yeah.
Did you say Posey Restaurant?
Posey's.
Really? I'm related to a whole bunch of Poseys in Alabama.
Well, Posey's Restaurant is not owned by the Poseys. Posey's
Do you know him,
Restaurant is owned by what was it? Pageants. They're owned by Pageants, and now guess what? One of them's the sheriff.
Well, see, and that's a problem. I mean, we have never lived, and so I don't see how anybody can justify what somebody goes through.
Yeah, well, not many people hear about me talk about getting shot at, and told me and my people when we were having Green Corps ceremony, shot at by the KKK, and told to get our red niggers' asses back in the swamp. Not many people hear me talk about that.
Yeah,
but that's true racism.
It's not it's selective intelligence, basically, because I worked for a vet. He's Chinese. He's probably 40, 45 years old. He had never heard of the Trail of Tears. And I'm like, and they were from like Pennsylvania or something. I'm like, what do they teach you in school up there, man?
They don't.
Yeah, I don't know
nowadays,
if this is relevant, Tammy, but
go ahead.
for 1 year, I thought I dressed up as a KKK member, but then I realized, no, it was a sheet with red paint on it. I guess I was a bloody tampon, not a KKK member. Oh, well.
God dang it, sorry, you back, baby joke.
I didn't hear what he said.
My bad.
Oh, sorry, that choked me up there. But yeah, see, here's another thing that a lot of people don't understand. You only heard in the schools about the 6 Trail of Tears that the Cherokee went on. The Muskogee Creek Nation itself had 12 alone. 12 Trails of Tears. Okay.
Yeah.
We're over 500 Native Americans on each time went to Oklahoma. They starved them. They gave them smallpox
blankets. Yeah.
They would try to hand them food that was moldy, rancid, had bugs in it, and so they were starving them. Because once you leave the area, and you get like when you're leaving Florida, there's plants that you can eat. There's stuff you can eat. Okay.
Right.
Once you get into a different territory, then plants change. Okay. The same plants ain't there, and things like that they eat. They starved to death. The old men. It was a very sad time because the old men and the old women were dying at an alarming rate, and so much culture and so much stuff was lost because they were the keeper of the knowledge. Okay.
Exactly. And this is what makes me so angry. Me, I look white, but I get so angry when I see racism to a black person. You don't, here in Georgia, you don't see that many indigenous American Indians. You just don't.
Well, they're there. They just don't like to show themselves because of the racism that's still there about them.
Exactly. And my mother even will not accept that she's 50. And I'm not that big of a percentage, but my mom is 50% Indian, and she just won't. She won't acknowledge it because there was racism.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
When my wife met me, she thought I was 50% black. Thankfully, when I pulled off my pants, I showed her.
I've seen your legs, Salty. You're not black.
No, I don't got no black in me.
I have a question too.
I tried to tell my wife I do.
I have a question too. If the South is, so welcoming of blacks, then why does the South hate the Yankees so damn much?
They're not welcoming of anyone. Yeah, basically.
The South.
Well,
if you come down here, you're a damn Yankee.
Slavery. I get that shit all the time.
See, here's a big problem.
It's very contradictory, and it's like hypocrisy to the fucking max.
Exactly.
I get it now.
Exactly.
Now in the day, But here's the thing: you got to still hate a fucking Yank.
Well, here's a big thing about that war, though.
And what did the Yankees do for the blacks?
Hold on.
You want to talk about the Civil War?
Well, let me tell you now. The first shot was not fired over slavery at all. It had nothing to do with it.
All right, Tammy. So,
till 2 years into it,
you accept the blacks, but you still hate the Northerners.
I don't hate anybody. If I hated Northerners, I wouldn't be in Pennsylvania now, would I?
Well, here's the thing. It's very controversial.
Yeah,
because the South is more and more, accepting of the blacks, but now, oh God, gotta hate the Yankees, hate them motherfuckers.
All right. Well,
Well,
actually, the
D-Man,
South right now.
the blacks came here as a, this was the route. So, and my people, like I have Ohio and Michiganders in my family, and they
Oh,
moved
I was born and
here
raised in Missouri, so that was a
in
neutral
the
state.
in the
back then.
70s. And yeah, we jokingly call us the damn Yankees, you know, that come and stay. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
that freed the slaves. Okay.
do
I
what?
just, I,
Now, hold on. I'm going to give y'all a history lesson about the Civil War, okay, real quick. Now, the Civil War was not originally fought over slavery. It was fought over states' rights and the ability to govern themselves without having
Exactly.
taxation. Without having
Exactly.
taxation.
That wasn't all
without
of it,
having
Tammy. That wasn't all of it.
The slavery thing did not come in until almost 2 years when the North was realizing, hey, we better bolster our ranks somehow because we're losing way too many men. Okay. So they made it a slavery thing then. Now, let me tell you about what Lincoln had in
No,
store.
no.
Yes. I studied that's one big thing I have studied a lot about is the Civil War. I have
All right.
probably
So
put more study
what
hours
you're
on that.
trying to say, Tammy, is that they actually freed the slaves so they could fight with them? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, they offered freedom to the slaves to get them to join them. They offered it. Okay.
Right. In an
Now
act of war.
that's what I was
What
getting
you're
ready
trying
to
to
say
say.
about Lincoln. Lincoln now, the president then, if he wouldn't have been shot, do you know what he was going to offer the black people? Back then, it was they had to either become learned people. Back then, unfortunately, I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just giving a
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Back then, they could not become learned people because blacks were not allowed in schools.
Well, neither were women.
Yeah,
Even when they were taught to, even when women, and that went on into the 60s, 50s, 40s.
Hey, I would disagree when you said that the war was not fought over the slaves.
It wasn't.
I would wait. I would disagree because had the North agreed to let the South continue having slaves, the war would have never happened. The sticking point was you had to free those slaves.
No, the sticking point was they were.
I agree with Joe.
They put a 98% tax on cotton, which would have killed the South. Period.
Yes, so they needed the fucking slaves even more.
Yeah, they needed the slaves. They needed the
slaves had nothing to do
in
with
the field. So
when you listen.
Yeah. And see now the South is accepting of blacks, but they hate the damn North. How can you do that? You're talking out both sides of your damn mouth. You can't do that shit, man.
D-Ban, my channel. I will put you in the back. I will put you in the back. My channel. Now, if you want to learn something, take time to read a history book like I did. The slave thing, I will tell you now, did not come about until 2 years into the Civil War.
That was them giving the slaves, yes, that was them giving the slaves their freedom. But in order to get to that point, they were already discussing, you don't get to tell us to stop having slaves.
No.
That's when they were still getting together. That discussion was already happening.
That's wrong. The discussion
and that's why the Northerners are still hated to this day in the South. I live in the South.
The discussions that were being told had nothing to do about slavery. It had to do with about 98% of the.
I'm a hated motherfucker.
It couldn't have been both. It couldn't have been both.
Maybe it's because you keep interrupting.
It wasn't an issue then. It was not an issue at that point. And let me tell you,
what I read would disagree. What I read would vary.
Let me tell you, why would the great Ulysses S. Grant want to give up his slaves? Ulysses S. Grant was the main general in the Union Army, and he had his own damn slaves.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know what your point is, but I'm sure you're right.
Another
thing, Lincoln.
Why would Ulysses S. Grant want to give up his slaves when they were running?
I don't know that he wanted to. You say he had some. I don't know if he wanted to give them up. If he was that fucking righteous of a man, he wouldn't have had them to begin with. And by the way, Lincoln did not want to free the slaves. Lincoln was not that guy. It was like, yes, we need them. No, he said, if I could win this war without freeing those slaves, I would do so.
Right. That was part of what I was getting at there, Joe. And then the 3-step program he had for that was they either had to become learned, which they couldn't do. He had 3 ships, 3 leaking ash, rat infested ships that would take them back to Africa if they wanted to go back to Africa.
That was the other part. And he did not believe they were equal. He would not believe we were equal to them.
Right. And then the third part was he was going to
But they were sexing them. They were raping them.
I mean,
at this, they weren't equal, but they were raping them.
Let me finish, please. The third part of that
sounds like to me somebody's got some white guilt or some shit. You know,
all you niggas should have it. Whoever said that shit.
The third part of that was he was going to give them the Utah territories as a reservation, like what they did with the Native Americans.
Very good, bro. Very good. Let me ask. This is a change of subject. As much as I love to be talking about race with a bunch of white motherfuckers. How about, what if I told you that Lincoln was gay? Would that change anybody's opinion?
No, I believe it. I believe he was.
Oh, my word.
He absolutely was gay. Yes, he was. And he was still a great man, right? It changes
how to throw that into the mix, right?
Did somebody say, Ulysses S. Grant was a wonderful man?
I never said
he did.
I didn't.
I said, but a lot of people.
Did you say that?
No, I was saying it sarcastically, very sarcastically.
Answer me a question real quick, Tammy.
I don't have a problem. You know, you got a lot of folks love Grant, General Lee, and all them cats. I got no problem.
Tammy,
Yeah.
Tammy, answer me a question real
I'm
quick.
not racist. I'm not racist, but I'm bigoted, and I treat everybody just like shit. So you can't call me no racist.
Right.
Hey, I think a lot of us are prejudiced,
Tammy.
not racist or bigoted. I'm sorry, I think I just cut somebody off, but prejudice.
Yeah.
We see a motherfucker listen to a certain music, we prejudge them. Wear a certain type of clothes. So that prejudice shit, I give some latitude. That racist shit, not so much. But prejudice, I understand.
All right.
Kimmy, good to see you, baby.
Right. My town, I live in a small town, about 23,000. My town is very racist. Very racist.
So is mine.
We about 5 years ago, my town pretty much put the black people on the south end of town and the white people on the north end of town. And the south, that was considered the bad end of town and the good end of town. Well, the south, it was called South High School. It started getting run down bad. So the commissioners decided to make one school. And the north end of town people had a fit. They didn't want their kids going to school with the black kids.
Right.
Yes.
And it was a fit. Do you know John Legend is from our town?
I did not know that, no.
Oh, wow.
It literally, no kidding, took John Legend to come settle the people down.
Wow.
Everybody loved John Legend. He settled it down, and he donated so much money to rebuild the South High School, and then did something with North High School, and settled everybody down to where we could get the South kids and the North kids in the same building. Because my town is that racist.
It was that bad. You couldn't even get them in the
Good deal,
same
Cindy. Good
building.
deal. I mean,
It was
it
that
takes a
bad.
it takes a Hollywood superstar to
But now see,
come in.
Right,
so
and that's
Let
my
me
point.
ask
You
a
know
question. Cindy
what's
and
the, what's
Kimmy,
the
both of y'all
problem?
say y'all live in racist neighborhoods. Let me ask you, do you fight? Do you fight back? Every time you see a racist anything, do you fight?
I
Yeah.
do.
I do,
Every
Joe.
time.
I do,
because
Joe.
see, I
It's easy
do.
to believe you do, Tammy. It's easy to
But
believe
now
you do,
see,
motherfucker.
now see,
Joe, I
I
do.
lived out.
I
Now see,
do.
You
I
do,
lived out in the
Kimmy?
country. I lived out in the country growing up. I never
Yeah.
once went to school with a black person. And
I hear that a
when
lot, believe it or not. Or I had one back friend until I was a teenager. I hear that a lot, actually.
I graduated in 1986, in about 79,
Oh man.
1979, a black family decided to move out in the country, which put them going to school in our neighborhood. They lived there less than a week because in 1979, someone burnt a cross on their front yard.
Oh
That's
God.
so disgusting. It's so
And they
disgusting.
moved.
Joe, I
They
would like to
moved
ask you a question.
overnight.
By the way, that happened about 2 weeks ago as well. Somebody burned a cross on a black family that just moved in. It's still going on. Yeah, Kimmy.
Hey, D-Ban's been trying to ask 2 questions. Can she
Oh, I'm
go ahead
sorry. I
and
thought that was
Okay,
Kimmy
go
trying
ahead.
to ask. D-Bag, go ahead.
Thanks for that, Tammy. Okay, so I just want to know, you know, what is the problem that the South has with the North? Because it's going on.
Okay.
stupidity?
You're back on that. Okay. Let me
No,
just
I
tell
am
you,
back on that because that's a legitimate, you know, question. You're all trying to work out your problems. You know, what's your problem with me? And I live in the South, and I've been here 30 years, and I still get it every day.
Well,
Okay, so
I don't have a problem with people in the South, and I don't have a problem with people in the North. I lived in Florida for 30 years. Okay. I don't have a problem with the people in the South per se. I have a problem with
Well,
the racist
I
people
actually,
that
I
I've ran
wanted
into.
Joe's perspective on this. You know,
My bad. Go ahead, Joe.
I don't know enough about people in the South having a problem with people up north. Up here, we are the majority, and anybody that comes from the South up here is not going to be running off at the mouth about how much they hate that. I
okay,
don't see it. I don't
Joe,
see it. Yeah, I'm not the
Joe,
best person to ask. Yeah.
have you ever lived in the South, Joe?
Have I been to the South? Yes, I've been recently. I just came. Yeah.
Okay.
Where at, Joe? Where'd you go?
I just came from Arkansas and whatever the fuck is next to Arkansas.
he just came from Virginia. But
Virginia.
D-Man, can I interject here? So my people are Ohioans and Michiganders.
Oh, wow.
I grew up in Tennessee and Georgia, and I had the input from the northern part of my family.
Midwest.
Yeah.
What?
She's saying the
Midwest?
Midwest is north of where you are.
But Ohio was a Yankee state back then, so.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Well,
go ahead,
you know,
Timmy. I don't
they
mean to
got a southern
distract you,
slang
baby.
too. I mean, they talk like they're, you know, people that live in Ohio have a southern slang, you know, but that's why they call them the Midwest.
Well, I
Okay.
think the reason they got a southern slang is they transplant themselves every 6 months. We call them Michiganders all the time.
I know a lot of cool people in Ohio, actually.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But
I'm
go
in
ahead.
Ohio.
Go ahead.
Well, that's cool.
So
I know a
anyway,
bitch ass nigga I can't stand in Ohio.
I had the input from my
Just saying.
what I call northern family, and growing up in the South.
Mm.
And what I saw was the N word a lot.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is not right. And
Even
there
as a
are a
kid,
lot
you
of
saw it, huh?
rednecks in the
Well,
Even
north.
when you
how
were
is
young,
it?
you
How
knew
is
it
it
was
right
not right.
now? How is it
Now,
right now?
Very good, D-Brand. D-Brand, are you a brother or sister or something?
oh, she's white.
D-Brand seems pretty fucking enlightened. How are things now, D-Brand is asking. Is it better now? Is it all right now?
Hey, Blue Ivy.
Who's
Oh my
That was
God, I hope
Joe.
her name.
Yeah, that was Joe asking that, D-Ban.
who you
I was
asking,
asking,
Joe?
I was going off of
Kimmy,
something
Joe
D-Brand
asked
said.
you that.
Yeah, I asked you how are things
Oh,
now?
well,
Hey, Blue.
not. I mean, it's still racist.
Okay.
I see it every day, and
Well, here's something I want to.
I get that. I see it every day too.
Okay,
The way these Southerners hate the damn name.
but what I was going to try to tell D-Ban was that in the South we have a live and let
I
live.
have lots of family in the South. I know how it goes down.
Yeah,
I know exactly how it goes
here, this is like the Georgia retirement capital of the world here, and what we find is that a lot of people, the Northerners want to come here in the winter and then to go back to.
They're like Florida.
Yeah.
Migration.
And want to change our ways of doing things.
Well, not the part of the
It's
North
not-
I'm from. They like Florida.
Huh?
Not the part of the North I'm from. They like Florida.
Well, I'm just saying they want, we allow shit here that just people up north, we don't have to deal with sludgy, muddy, black ass, slushy snow and all that kind of stuff. So
Okay. You're in Georgia?
our initiative is to keep the place clean
And it depends on where you're at in Georgia, because I've seen it snow in Georgia. Damn it.
She lives
North
in Georgia?
yeah, North Georgia.
Okay, Georgia.
Yes, I have seen snow in Georgia. As a matter of fact,
My nephew is in Texas, and he said one of their biggest gripes in Texas is that the Northerners are rude and they have no manners.
Well,
That's not true. That's
I
not
had a
true at
woman
all.
tell me
Listen, just because somebody said that is not true.
I was going to say,
Here's the
I've
thing.
seen
I'm from
some
New York.
Southerners.
From New York, from upstate New York. I grew up in cornfields and damn dairy farms. I learned how to drive on a damn tractor. You can't say that about everybody from the north.
I was going to say,
because
have you guys ever? Kimmy, have you ever felt like
fucking Southerners for 30 damn years?
Hey, I have.
Kimmy, have you guys ever thought we have no manners?
Hold on.
From the north have manners
You
too.
don't tell me, man, you need to mute it, man.
You cannot label somebody just because they're from the north. I'm from upstate New York, and I have manners. But I get attacked by Southerners all the damn time because we don't have manners.
You ain't showing
It is very obvious, D-Ban, when you are speaking to somebody, whether they're from there or here. What Cindy was saying. I parked at the
I have somebody that
store.
lives in Texas, my nephew, and Northerners don't have manners. Not all Northerners are like that. The city Northerners, yes. The city Northerners, yes. But the country Northerners, no. They do.
Let me say
Listen,
something.
understand,
Let me
somebody
say
is
something.
stereotyping.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
here's the deal. Here's the deal. I've seen Southerners be just as rude. I've seen Southerners be just as rude and arrogant as I've seen Northerners be rude and
Very good, Tammy Lynn.
I got a
Let
question.
Kimmy
I got a
answer,
question.
say what she had to say. Kimmy, go ahead.
I was
Please,
just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say,
Northerners can defend themselves, even from upstate. Cornfields and damn dairy farms, they can defend themselves without being arrogant and damn ignorant.
okay,
Agreed.
so I parked in the
I'm
parking
not
spot.
saying that. I wasn't saying that, D-Man. What I'm saying is, when it comes to that statement, Northerners have no manners and all that. So does the Southern. A lot of Southerners don't have no manners.
Not
as well.
true.
But I'm
I
D-Man.
heard.
Yeah,
Will you listen to
Down
me?
south?
I said Southerners have just as bad of manners.
Yes.
I
listen,
think
I'm a
it's
black guy. When I
conceived
go down south,
differently.
You just need to
I
some
damn
white
think it
dude is
is
always
conceived.
calling me a nigger and this and that in the
Oh my
south.
God.
I'm telling you, some Southerners do not have manners.
Yes.
I
Hey,
think
I
it's
heard
conceived
Joe,
South is
you just
differently.
seen it,
all
Joe.
wearing
You
just
just
the
seen it,
fucking
Joe.
redneck slob.
I hear you, baby.
Is that true?
But Kimmy is still trying to get a thought out of y'all if we're willing to be quiet for a second.
Yep. Go ahead, Jimmy.
So, yeah, thank you, Joe. I was pulling into our local grocery store, and I pulled in. There was a big truck on one side, way close to the line. So I pulled, and this woman, obviously from up north, said, "I can't get my car in here," and I'm like, so. Being the nice Southern lady that I am, I backed up, pulled back in straighter, and I said, "Is that better?" And she said, "Oh, I still can't get in." And there were multiple people watching the thing, and they just said, "She ain't from around here," And I'm just like, I try my best to be accommodating. We're all in a hurry, but my mother, I have to tell. See, my mother has Alzheimer's now, and I have to tell every doctor we go to, she's a Yankee. She's not being rude. She's just a Yankee. Because she comes across as so abrasive.
Here's one of the things that I see that's the biggest difference that causes a lot of problems between Southerners and Northerners. Northerners seem to be more sped up and more wanting to do something right now, where the Southerners are more slowed down, more lax, and okay, we'll get around to it.
I would agree, and I prefer that vibe. Look, I gotta hop off. I was charging my phone so I can go and hop in somebody's room, and it's on a charger now, but it's steady going down. I'm gonna go get me some tea and charge up my phone.
And I hope you noticed, Joe, I did what I said I was going to do.
I love you, Joe.
I did not notice, but I know what you said you were gonna do, and I love it both ways. I love that, damn it, you got mad at me. You put that up there. And I love it that you took it down, bro. We're fine.
Yep, and I hope everybody don't just stop and listen to where I yelled at you, because
right, I know, right? Just don't watch the beginning.
Because it actually wound up being a good thing later on in the stream.
Exactly, right. Yeah.
So,
all right, love you guys.
Joe,
Much love, Joe.
Joe.
Oh, and Tammy.
Bye, Joe.
Tammy, I wanted to address that.
Bye, Joe.
Bye,
you can send me your dick pictures to 902 Sherman Way.
Dick pic, Salty.
I don't know the zip code. Just ask for Richard Cruz.
What's that, Jimmy?
I was going to address what. So earlier today, you were talking about his I don't know, his rap sheet, whatever.
Yeah,
And so here's what happened to me, and let me just tell you, this is what pisses me off about cops, and this is how I got into this movement. So we went to a Halloween party one evening to a cop's house. Let me just say that. But my husband was supposed to be the designated driver, and he neglected to do that. I'll just say that. So we're coming back home. Got to a roadblock. He got pulled over. I called my friend, who called the wrecker. We got towed. He took my friend to meet her husband at the grocery store, and I went home. I got to pick up my husband the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and got coffee. I went to bed at like 12 that night. And I go in at 8. I went and got coffee, went and got him some cigarettes because I knew he was going to be needing some. And this tyrant female cop said, as I was coming up, we have in our county, you go up this great, it's called something hill, I don't know, but you go up and then you top the hill, and it's you can't see over the hill.
Yeah.
So I go up over and I'm in there talking to the lady trying to get my husband out of jail. And this cop comes around, big black cop, Herschel Holloway. I'll never forget his name in my life. Excuse me, ma'am, I smell a strong smell of alcohol on your car. Comes around. You know, big black cop. So Herschel Holloway.
Canuck, mute your YouTube, Canuck.
Smell of alcohol on your car. I'm sorry.
Canuck, mute your YouTube, damn it. You got a feedback.
Mine's off. I don't know who.
It was News Now, Canuck. Or what the Canuck.
Okay. So anyway, I'm like, fuck you, you know, and it turns out that an officer going out said that I almost ran them off the road coming up the hill, which you can't see.
Right.
Anyway, I got charged with DUI. I got charged for drugs because I had picked up my mother's Chantix, the quit smoking, whatever, in my purse. I got charged with drugs. And I'm like, this is so corrupt and crooked that it's bullshit. And we have continuously had serious infractions in this county. And I hate it. I hate this county. I used to love to be out here in the country. And
Sounds like you're outside of Valdosta.
no, I'm North Georgia, way far north.
Oh, wow, because if you get 30 minutes outside of Valdosta, Georgia, it's just like that too as well. They'll sit there and charge you with everything and anything just because they think they can.
Yeah, and it's bullshit. And how do you get it expunged? I mean, I picked up my mother's prescription to take it to her, and I get charged with a drug charge. What?
Yep. That's how they work in Valdosta as well, outside of Valdosta. You could sit there and go pick up someone's prescription for them. You could go do whatever, and if they catch it in your car, you're going to get a charge for it. Salty, what the hell are you doing?
Salty, you're so white. Stop it.
I was showing you my fingers so you know it was me because I can't show you my legs because I'm driving to work.
Oh, okay. I did. I figured it was you as soon as I saw that figure because it looked a lot like Rosie.
Hey, don't knock Rosie. She's my bestest girlfriend in the whole world. She's grateful as hell. She doesn't swell. And she'll never fucking tell. And she doesn't bleed. Unless, of course, I rub her the wrong way. So, you know what? That's why Rosie stays on the end of my fucking arm.
Well, the thing is, Penny Lane down in Georgia, and a lot of the way they got it set up there, I think it's more like the county's decision to do blood testing or not, and they'll charge you with anything and throw you in a jail cell, and they don't care. In a lot of spots still yet in Georgia. Georgia ain't that nice. Ain't as nice as it tries to portray itself. I mean, it can be pretty nasty pretty quick.
So Black Matter,
And
what you were talking about, yeah, talking about the East, yeah, everyone's running around so much where the West is all laid back. But my whole point to this whole thing of us North Americans is we're always running our asses off doing everything, running. Yes. Now think back like 75 years ago when they're going, oh shit, I just missed the train. Well, that's okay. Another one will be here in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing now? Like, come on.
Yep.
Did they worry about it? Oh no, a train will be here in there 3 weeks. Like, who cares? You know, whatever. I missed this one.
Yep.
Everyone's in a rush to go nowhere.
Yeah. That's the thing. Everybody's in a rush. And then they
hurry up and die.
Yeah, and then all that does is just like Kimmy said, hurry up and die. And that's why I try to stay as laid back as I can be. And that's why I enjoyed living on the frickin' boat when I lived on the boat on the river. That was the most laid back life I could have ever had, and probably one of the most peaceful times in my life.
But you know what, Terry? People look down on that. People, you know, I would love to get out of this rut of house payments, car payments, all this kind of, you know. The only thing that's keeping me from living on a boat is my dogs won't have a place to shit.
Right.
I got big dogs.
Actually, you know what I did with my dog? I taught that dog how to
big dogs.
Yeah, but I taught that dog how to get off the boat through a little plank that I had. That dog would walk down that little plank, get off the boat, go do its thing, and then walk back up that plank, and I grab the plank and pull it back on the boat.
Well,
and that dog, and if like there was one time I had to leave the dog for a little while, I had to go do some shit in town that took me longer than I thought it was going to do. The dog didn't go poo in the cabin of the boat. It went up on the bow of the boat, and did its thing up on the bow of the boat, and went back and laid down in the cabin of the boat. And I thought that was cool too, because all I had to do was pick it up, toss it overboard, and then wash down the boat.
Well, you know, out here in the bayou, I used to use a little dog. I'd throw him in the bayou to lure the gators in. And you would see the gators chasing the fucking dog, and I'd be pulling the fucking rope fast as fuck so the gators wouldn't kill the bait.
Well,
is that Rick Crude, really?
That's Rick Crude, yes.
The Mecca of Manhood returns, ladies and gentlemen. And for a simple $2 donation, you too can give your finger to unbalanced Mary Jane Rottencrotch, and the Discord bag of dicks.
Oh
All
yeah.
it takes is a $2
Jesus.
donation.
Did y'all see old Fish Lady's video she made threatening me that she's going to take my income or she's going to report me to Social Security and she's going to take my freedom away?
Who was it? Mary Jane Rottencrotch?
No, Fish Lady.
Fish Lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bea.
that one.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, I actually, my avatar is a picture of her and her husband that she just took in January of 2020. So either he just died or killed himself, or she killed him.
Oh my God. Oh,
And, the funny part, Lou and Tammy, remember how she said I was poor, making fun of me, picking up cans, and the bitch lives in Section 8 housing.
Oh, wow.
And you have your own house.
And I got my own fucking house. Oh, and she said she's gonna report me to SSI for income. What? Making what? What did I make? What, $3 one day selling steel and what $15, $20 selling the copper and the cans? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm making a shitload of fucking money.
And what most people don't understand is you can make what I think it's what $2,000.
Yep.
And still not have to give up your government income.
Yep.
So, I mean, so.
The shit I love the most, boys and girls. She automatically said I make $800 a month. Everybody on Social Security makes $800 a month. No.
That ain't true, because my mom, when she was on Social Security before she passed away, she was making $680 a month.
Exactly. And I said that. I said some people make 600. Now some people make 1,000. Oh my God, 1,500.
Actually, I know a person down in Florida that's making $2,300.
How much?
$2,300 a month.
Oh yeah.
How much, it depends on how much you actually gave in on your paychecks and everything else like that. There's a scale on that.
Yeah. Well, this is what I learned, boys and girls, and Lou, take note. Okay, I got hurt in 2008. Everybody knows I walked up on 4 bungholes trying to wreck the kid. So I was forced to retire. I got lucky when I went in front of Social Security for the first time, and I got approved. They said, fuck no, you can't go back to work.
Damn, dude, I know people who fought for 6-7 years before they got there.
So then I had to go. I had to register with the Texas. What's the name of it? Texas Rehabilitation Commission. Okay, they're the ones that put me into security. Okay, they bought everything and said, well, since you got enough, since you have skills doing law enforcement, we're gonna put you in security. So that's how I got into security. Mm-hmm. But the funny shit is they're saying I can work, blah blah blah. No. Federal government already determined. They gave me the functioning capacity test, which you go in before they determine your disability. You have to go in. They give you all sorts of tests. You lift this, you do this, and you do that. Well, I was trying to cheat and lie so I wouldn't be on disability and go back to work because I made more money fucking working than I do in disability. Fuck no, they saw right through that shit.
Right. And there's some people like Bandit. He says he makes $2,544 a month. Sydney Renee said that her dad made $2,400 a month.
Okay,
so there's a scale on how much you spend in.
How much you put into your Social Security, but that doesn't really matter. What I learned was that they determine your pay scale or what you're going to get by the last 2 years of what you're working before you either retire or get disabled. That's how they base it on.
Right. My mom only gets $1,200.
Well, shit, I need to get on that pole and start making money as a fucking stripper because I ain't making it as a security guard.
Yeah, you need to put Paige B back to work.
I have my wife be the madam of the house.
North Carolina, Fort Worth. That girl was cracking me up today. Are you a Chippendale dancer? Is that why do you know what they'd do for me if I was a Chippendale dancer? They'd pay me to get off the stage.
Not necessarily. I know a bunch of black women.
Yes, we would. We would.
That's not true, man.
No. Do you dance?
That's not true. Not true. That's not true. I know a bunch of black women that would pay to see Tammy Lillian dance.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
How do you dance?
Hey, do you know any black women that have money that
how you dance.
I like fat women. Because I'll jiggle my fat for the women. I don't care. My wife rolls me in flour every night to find a wet spot. Sometimes I got multiple wet spots.
Oh shit!
Is that when you
got no
shart
shame
yourself?
in my game.
Is that when you shart
So that's
yourself?
only when I got a little extra. Only when I eat bacon do I get a little extra anal grease going on.
Oh, there you go. No wonder. Hey, Lou. No wonder fucking Bieber comes sniffing your ass every night.
Yeah, he's fucking not getting enough from his boyfriend.
Yep.
He's wanting to subsidize his Happy Meals.
I think it's the bacon. The bacon is what Bieber busted nuts on.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I had a guy tell me, hey, no wonder you don't put your face on camera now that A Balance makes videos about you. You look like a beer fart. I'm like, what? all because I support you, Rick. Because of your little telethon I did. So I gave him a little bit of love with the hearts. I must have gave him like 1,000 hearts.
Yeah.
I thought my fucking thumb was going to fall off.
But yeah.
A Balance?
A Balance sent somebody over to fucking harass me on my video when I was talking about the $2 donation.
Oh, yeah.
The one I did where it says the Mecca of manhood needs your help.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep. By the way, y'all.
Balance is just a fucking hateful fucking man. I mean, he's got a lot of anger and hate, man.
Yes, he does.
Hey,
yes,
between him and Mary Jane Rottencrotch, they could start their own family called the Hateful Few.
I don't know, Lou. I think Balance has got Teresa beat.
Can I have green sauce, please?
Yeah,
I don't know. He's an angry motherfucker.
Rick,
wow,
I think I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of hate come from you too. I don't know.
Oh, it's not hate with Rick. It's all just, that's a shtick.
Yeah, that's
just like I don't hate women and I'm not nasty. like I don't hate women and I'm not nasty. It's just shtick. It's YouTube shtick. It's my alter ego persona. I love all kinds of women. Fat, ugly, skinny, fat.
No. I draw the line of old and ugly.
Okay, well, yeah, but Odin's not really a woman, even though he acts like a bitch.
How old are you?
I'm 52. I graduated in 1986.
I graduated 87, and I'm 50. I'm 51.
Oh, that was the best one-liner I've heard about Odin in a long time there, Salty.
Hey, look, just because he acts like a bitch doesn't mean he's a female. Okay? and whenever you see A Balance, I call him unbalanced, holding a cigarette, I think he might have a loose wrist situation going on, and I'm not bagging him. It's 2020.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed that.
If you want to suck that...
You can tell from the way he holds his cigarette.
Yeah.
If you want to suck that dick, suck that motherfucker with pride. That's all I'm saying. Unbalanced, it's not a slam against you. If that's what you do, I support it because I support everyone doing whatever makes them happy.
My question that people should be asking is, where's that kid's mom at?
Who knows? Who the fuck knows? For all we know, she could be pulling a truck on the fucking corner trying to get some grocery money. Since unbalance doesn't work.
Yeah.
He doesn't work, but every day he goes out and he goes and buys weed. Well, how's he making that fucking money buying the weed?
Probably because he's putting his old lady on the street corner and shit. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're running a fucking gang train on her. I don't know.
Here in Texas, I know. Here in Texas, depending on what you want, but you can buy an ounce of weed for like fucking $60 to $100.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could do that in a.
I used to back in the day. I knew guys that were selling me. Well, they offered to sell me quarter pounds for $175.
In Florida, you can pretty much get that at the same price. I mean, so it's pretty well universal anymore.
Yeah. Well, then of course the hydro crap costs a lot more. I think it's more like $130 an ounce or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that probably. I don't know. I just know how much the regular shit was, and in Florida you don't see hydro too much anymore.
I knew a guy that was real famous in Florida that grew weed, some of the best weed out there. It was called hopper weed. It was that bright little red weed that only came out of Florida.
Yep. That you called it hopper. We called it what is that?
Well, Hopper was a guy that was growing the shit. That's why we call it Hopper.
But there was an actual town down there in Florida that he grew it right down there. That's why they called it that.
Yeah. And well, I told you the story. My dad got busted in Marshall, Texas. It was 1,963 pounds of marijuana.
Wow.
Damn. Well,
shit
happens, right?
I had a friend.
Yeah, shit happened because that shit was going to Indiana.
I had a friend that got nailed working with Ratcliffe Seafood Company. They use that seafood company as a front for running weed. And, and he got busted with a whole tractor trailer load.
Oh yeah. Shit. There's so many goddamn fronts here in Houston for weed. It's just it's crazy. The cartel is all up and down out here.
Right. So I thought that was funny. He got nailed. He went and did his time, and then got out and went back to doing the same exact shit.
Yep.
Well, hopefully the weed will become obsolete.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm hoping for that. I know now they got that big law firm in Florida. Now that they got it legalized as medical down there in Florida, they're now fighting to get it legalized throughout the whole United States now.
I follow an attorney on Facebook. Name's John M. Phillips. He's an ACLU. He fights for civil rights. Good guy. But I was gonna see about getting some of the auditors doing a poll to just have a what do you call it? Just put a deposit down for when needed, because he goes from Florida to Washington to California. He's doing the Omarosa against Trump. If anybody's from Florida, he was the one that Jordan Davis, I think it was his name, the 17-year-old that was killed in the convenience store parking lot because of music.
Move, Bo. Move.
He's a civil rights attorney, and I think we need more attorneys. I know they're crooked, but and I know they're in it for the money, but we got to have more attorneys watching for civil rights.
Well, we
I
need
was gonna
more.
pull the room tonight.
You were gonna what? The room?
I was going to poll the room tonight. I want to poll your audience, and I want to poll everyone on the panel. Do you
Okay.
think I should have a Rick Rude telethon for donations, kind of like Jerry's Kids, but more fucked up? Not so many crippled kids. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, it'd be like Jerry's Kids, but not quite as fucked up.
Go ahead. I'd say yeah.
Well,
What do you think about that?
Let me see.
If y'all want to help recruit, I'm sure he could use the help.
Well, I didn't say everything, but I go to court on the 9th.
Right. He goes to court on the 9th, and he could probably use some help getting some stuff.
And I did post up where that money went. I'm looking at the oh man, shit. Cost bill, the balance is $212, but I'm delinquent $212. I don't know what the hell the cost bill is. Supervision fees, oh my God, $975, and I'm $575 delinquent. Attorney fees, $175. I'm $175 delinquent. ID card 00. I paid that. Crime Stoppers, $1.50 is what's owed on that.
Wow, $1.50. But yeah, Rick could probably use y'all's help with that, so he can get that shit off, all paid up to date and all, and that way he don't have to worry about doing some time in the jailhouse or wherever. I mean, just a couple bucks could help go a long way, you know. I know. I know when I get my check cashed, I'm gonna give you a few bucks there, Rick.
Bill Norwood, fuck you. Sorry.
We all have our stuff. I understand that Bill gets on a lot of people's nerves. I don't have too much of a problem with Bill. Bill's a cool guy. He screws up when he gets to drinking. We've all done our stupid shit when we got to drinking. I just wish that.
Do we have to accept it every single night? I mean, seriously.
That's what I just said. I just said I just wish he didn't get as drunk as much as he does. But that is Bill's life, and I can't really tell him much on how to do his personal life. You know, I think Bill's a lot better person than what some people have seen him be, because of his drunkenness.
Bill said he ain't drunk.
I've seen that man sober, and he seems to be a really cool dude. You know, so just saying. I'm just saying. You know,
Well, brother, I'm gonna hop off here and let somebody else get up here. I gotta go.
You know, you're more than welcome here, Vet Keith Kimmy, anytime.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Let my dogs out.
All right. You try to have
Fuck you, Bill. Fuck you, Bill.
Good night, Vet Kimmy.
Good night, y'all.
You try to have yourself a good night, huh?
You too. Bye, y'all.
All right. Hey, D-Ben, how you doing again? You're welcome back. I love that little bat thing.
I left you on mute for a long time, and I got dropped out because I got busy. But I was just gonna ask you again if you could please drop Mike an email on what's actually going on with this channel. That would be really helpful, you know. And I keep telling, you know, different people, you know, we need more channels to get out there. You know, we can't be dominated by, this one thing that's happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
We need more open channels.
Mhm.
And
What's
you're
the
one
one
of
thing
those
that's happening?
outlets. Salty is another one.
What did I do?
There was a few others kind of dropped out. So I hope you're good with Mike. I don't know if you are or not, Tammy, but they keep doing that thing, and I saw what you caught it the other night, so
Yep.
I know that's the exact same thing that's going on with him.
Yep.
What are you talking
They
about,
can't
D-Bag?
silence people, and I know where this is coming from, I think. But if you can give them like a heads up, that would be really helpful.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well,
Salty, I'm
I'm
just
talking
here to
about
answer your question.
I'm talking
Um,
about Mike Malloy's channel that got shut down again over nothing. And Tammy caught it one night, and I know that that's what's happening with
D-Bag. It's a bunch of idiots, fucking Discord and Balance that hate fucking Mike so much that they want to shut his shit down.
I know, Rick. Here's the thing, but Tammy caught it the other night, a few weeks ago. He caught it.
Yeah, I actually caught the code coming in, trying to shut me down.
That's what they're doing to Mike right now.
You know who's doing that? This shit just started between A Balance and goddamn DDT. The moment both of them fuckers started coming in is the moment this
Hold
shit
on.
started.
Hold on, get a job.
Salty, I'm just here to
Right,
answer your
but here-
question. Can
Cindy,
I answer Salty
Cindy.
so I can go away? I'll go away, I
What's
promise.
up, Cindy Renee?
Bye.
What's up?
Go ahead, Sydney.
It's about your question. Yes, you should make a thing for Rick. Rick drives a lot of people crazy, but that's just his thing. That's just his gimmick. But he's in need.
I think Rick makes a lot of women wet. That's what I think.
Don't tell my secret. Don't tell my secret. But
That's terrible.
he has every right when he's in need, just like anybody else who's been in need. He's no different.
All right.
Other-
Well, okay,
Tammy,
we'll do a telethon. I'll do a telethon for Rick Rude's needs, and then we'll do a telethon for my needs because I need some blow money. I mean, like for blow, the white powder, not the blow.
Oh yeah,
And then I need some
yeah.
blow money for the other kind of blow.
Yeah,
Because,
Okay,
I think my wife
I'm
has
just saying,
developed a taste, not for me.
anybody that's in need has a right because everybody else does it. You all be good.
Thank you, Cindy Renee. You're a sweetheart.
bye, Cindy.
So Tammy and
But,
Lou,
Tammy,
Later, Sydney.
Tammy and
if you
Lou.
could drop Mike, if you could drop Mike the email, and I sent the email,
Mhm.
could you please explain to him what's going on, because we need more channels. They're getting shut down.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
No problem.
So Tammy, I don't know what part you heard because I was trying to read something and I just I logged myself out. But in the state of Texas, all right, because I know A Balance and them were making claims. Nevaeh was like, "Oh, you can't go to jail if you owe probation." Google it. Can you go to jail if you owe probation? If you owe probation money in Texas, and you'll see. Yes, you can. Texas is one of them goddamn states that they don't fucking play around. They will put your ass in there quicker than a heartbeat.
Hey, Bill Norwood, can you do me a
And
big
he's
favor?
right. My first husband was on probation, and if he didn't pay his fine, his ass went right back to the clanker. So he's right.
Hey, Bill, can you mute your YouTube, please? There you go. Well, yeah. So you were. I can't hear you talk right now, but the YouTube was bleeding back over your thing, and we were getting a bad echo. So. Yeah.
So I got another question.
You gotta
to bring
unmute
up.
yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Bill. You're gonna talk. Yeah,
Got another question.
you're not coming through. I can't hear a word you're saying, Bill. You're talking and we can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're quiet. You're still nothing but. You might need to go in and come back, go out and come back in, Bill. Sometimes it does that. So go ahead and try that, Bill. Go ahead and leave. Come back in because we can't hear anything you're saying now. There we go. And maybe that might also get rid of that echo too.
Hey, Tammy, I saw earlier you were pissed off at Joe Cool.
Yep. It was not a cool. It wasn't a good thing, but we got everything straightened out. We talked about it. We were able to get things straightened out and all that. And I don't have no problem with Joe anymore. It took it, but I should have handled that in a lot better way. I wasn't. Now I understand and have a better understanding where Joe Cool was coming from, and what he was doing.
But
I
Tammy,
took it the fucking wrong way.
no, you took it the right way. See, Joe Cool is gonna he's already had enough time to figure out what bullshit he's gonna say. He cannot hide the fact that he sold drugs to kids.
Well, like I said, it is on his public record. I honestly, I can go. I'm going to call him. I'm going to tell him about it and go off on him for it. See what happens.
But the thing gets out there. He cannot. Yeah. He is sat there and just like fucking Mouse, he's already came up was a great fucking lie that it's convincing. Okay. But the bottom line, the fact is, he sold heroin to an 11-year-old kid. That's what he got arrested for. And see, all the fuckers over there kissing his ass, drinking his Kool-Aid, they don't want to believe it because it's Joe Cool. You know, stripes on a tiger don't change. All right. How's Joe supporting himself now? He's doing the same shit. He's just a lot smarter at it.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's selling to kids or not. You know, I do know they tried to put false charges on my ass. So, yeah.
He may not be. He may have somebody else selling it to kids.
Right.
If he did.
But
Hold on, Garrett. But I did hear Joe's defense, and he said that school wasn't in session. It wasn't on school property.
He sold to an 11-year-old kid on school fucking grounds.
Okay. Well, that's what I saw. That's all I got.
Oh, that's what you saw. Go, go spend the $25 on the police report. Police report says a whole lot of different shit.
I got it. He was arrested. It's selling on school property, but he's saying that the school was out for the summer.
Oh, so that's his excuse. The school was out for the summer. That's his excuse for selling heroin to an 11-year-old kid. 11-year-old.
Oh.
But
yeah.
Like I said, I do know I got false charges put on me. They tried to prosecute me on false charges. So I don't know. That I can honestly say. If he is still selling it and he's selling it just to adults, well, as far as I'm concerned, an adult is old enough to figure out if they want to do it or not. It's their own stupidity if they do it or not. You know, because I've had several times to do heroin, crack, meth, you name it. and I've said no. So it's that easy. No, get it the fuck away from me. You know, and that's what I've always done. Okay. So it's selling to adults. I don't give a crap. This is a kid thing.
Tammy, bro, you're not dumb. That's why I like you.
Mm-hmm.
Does a motherfucker work? No. How's he supporting himself?
Like I said, if he's selling it to the adults, have fun.
He's another nomad who's never fucked. He's another auto nomad, and the list can go on and on and on with these fucking dumb motherfuckers that have never worked a day in their life. Well, then how the fuck are they supporting themselves?
Well, I can tell you now, I ain't worked much in my life. I did the same thing. I did the same thing you fucking did for years, bud. That metal and shit.
You're not selling drugs.
Oh yeah, that's true. I never
What do you mean? That's goddamn work. Picking up cans and fucking stripping. That's a lot of goddamn work, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
I get home and I got a fucking stroke in front of the wife and dance for her.
But what I'm getting at, Rick, is it's not a normal job. It is a job and it's a way to make money, but it's not a normal.
Yes, it is. It's a normal job. It's a normal job, Tammy. What do they call us? They have a name for us. They call us scrappers or junkers.
Yep.
So it is a job. Mm-hmm. It's a legitimate, honest job. It's a hard fucking job.
Oh,
that's what they used to do in the Depression too.
One of the hardest work I ever done was scrap iron, buddy.
Yep.
I can tell you that now. Scrap iron, you got to, and then you got to have someone come with you sometimes because some of that shit's just way too heavy to load the truck.
Yep.
And shit like that by yourself. And then I also had a cherry picker that picked up certain things because you weren't getting it on the truck unless you had that. Yeah, so I know exactly what you go through and things. I've been there, I've done that. And it's probably the hardest job I ever did.
But it is work, Tammy. And yeah, you actually had a job, bro.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is it's not a normal what they are trying to say is a normal job is something that you have to pay taxes on, something you have to do that.
Oh well, yeah.
What they don't understand is if you make under a certain amount a month on stuff, you don't have to do that.
Yep.
And that's something they don't understand. Oh, you ain't reporting your income. I don't have to if I make under a certain amount a month.
Yep,
I don't have to report it.
So, that's like if I put D-Bam working the fucking pole, making my money. You know, she better bring me home $1,000 a night. Anything over 1,000, I got to report it for taxes.
I'm at the back collecting the money.
Oh yeah, we'll put Tammy Lillian on the pole as a Chippendale dancer.
Yeah, and they'll pay you to get me off the pole.
Get your ass up there. You know what? Lots of mucho.
Yeah. Take that little white booty.
To get me off the stage.
you better watch out there, Tammy. You might have a fucking a stalker that's in lust with you by the name of Beaver.
Oh my God, no! I know he likes to see my nipples a lot.
I know.
You gonna let me work security, Rick?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Luke can be security.
Oh damn! We got the whole fucking job scene already set up.
We can use Billy Norwood, Billy the Undertaker Norwood. He could be the fucking. He could be the guy spinning the records and shit. He could be the DJ.
Oh yeah.
He could be the DJ.
Put the lotion on the skin. Whoop whoop whoop.
All right, it's got to be your connection, dude, because we still can't hear you, man. It's got to be your connection.
Bill's fucking cursed, man. Bill is fucking cursed right now.
No, you know what it is. You know what it is.
That girl showed her asshole, the hairy
asshole.
You know what it is.
What it is. The dumb motherfucker's
Whoa.
too drunk. The dumb motherfucker's too drunk to figure out to plug in his goddamn fucking headphones and turn on the fucking
What the fuck? Somebody
Body.
showed their dirty
Hey,
asshole?
Person.
And where was I? The
Hey,
fuck?
Person.
You didn't see
Lou,
that shit? That was
it was
fucking
Paige
funny.
B. It was Paige B showing her ass off one night.
No, it was
No
Be
way.
Real, Rick.
Oh, was it B real?
Okay.
Wow, dude, I gotta fucking get some archive footage. Fuck that. I'm gonna start watching Bill Norwood from now on because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
Hey, hold on, Bill. Let's see if you got it right now. Can we hear you now? Nope, can't hear you now. Put it in the right hole, Bill.
Why don't you turn the
Bill, put some hair
volume
on the
up,
hole.
you dumb son of a bitch?
Do you got your volume up? What?
Take the
Yeah,
goddamn earphones off then.
Yeah, the earphones is what's fucking you up right now.
Unplug the earphones.
Uh-oh, we
Nope.
still can't hear him. Still can't hear you. Nope. So it's something to do with your volume.
God
Bill is
damn,
cursed.
and he's
cursed.
a Texan too. He's making us all look stupid. God damn it,
No.
Billy.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, you know who makes you guys look stupid in Texas?
Who?
Texas Shit Dog 72.
That motherfucker ain't a Texan. He's a goddamn Yankee.
Nurse,
First
call
said
him Nurse Jackie.
First said check your settings in StreamYards, and you need to pick your mic.
Hey, there's Dougie.
Doug, no thanks is in here.
Yeah, I just saw him. He says the belts are in the mail.
Oh, hey, Doug, no thanks. Right here, buddy. There you go. There's your a link, guy. Hey, Bandit was trying to get it up there too. Hey, Shardy, what's up, bub? My fucking neck is out. It's hurt my arms tonight.
You need to go get an Asian massage, get a happy ending.
You damn right.
I got a happy ending for all of you guys right
I
now.
had a happy ending, but I had to give it to myself this morning.
Here you go, Doug.
It's Tammy's nipple. Oh, the people's nipples. There they are, right there.
I know you wanted to see them.
Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up, Bill? What's up, D-Ban? What's up, Salty? What's up, Rick?
What's up, Doug?
Oh my God! What the hell?
Hey, Rick. Sorry, man, about your loss, bro. I'm glad that you guys were able to solve that case and justice was finally served, man.
Hey, so how long have you been hooking up with Casilla, Doug?
Choose that. I saw that for the first time, and I couldn't believe it.
Well, the thing is that, you know, Rick and I have had our ups and downs, ins and outs, but man, Rick's a good man, and there's a lot of hurt that we all have and we all hold and shelter in different ways. And dude, Rick just expresses it differently as Tammy does and Salty does and D-Ban probably does. But to be honest, man, at the end of the day, we're all human and we all hurt and we all bleed the same. And it's good to see Rick in his full force and working hard and trying to raise money and not ashamed, because, you know, I'm ashamed sometimes of where I'm at. But if nobody says something or nobody speaks up, nobody really knows our pain. So I appreciate all you guys either way.
Okay. The real Doug.
The real Doug.
Yep. 2-0. Doug 2.0.
Good morning. I'm Lieutenant John Kimball. I'm a cop, you idiot.
Oh my God! You sounded just like him. You
Go
sounded
to the
just
job
like
of the
Arnold
bridge is out.
Schwarzenegger
Get
when
out
you
of
did
here.
that.
Fuck you. I got some stuff in my pocket, bro.
Hold on. Rick changed his picture. Who's that?
Huh? Rick's still on here.
No, he changed his picture. Who's that?
Oh, his icon.
lady?
Yeah.
That's
Who is that,
Naveen,
Rick?
her husband, I think.
No, I'm the fist and the wrist.
You're the fist and the wrist. Yep.
Yep.
So the real Doug, are you gonna talk and say hi at least?
Or is Joe Pesci gonna have to come over there and put your head in a fucking vice, you little wop motherfucker, you?
Maybe the grandparents.
Might be. Mom, dad, maybe. Something.
No, that's Nevaeh and her husband, I think.
Oh, okay.
If that is, that's fucking hilarious because
No way,
that
dude.
internet
She's-
that internet
lady
troll
is way
Nevaeh.
old, dude. Holy fuck.
She's
That's
fucking
Nevaeh and her husband.
that I mean
No way. Nevaeh sounds like younger than that picture. Shit.
Nevaeh is the reason why there's snail trails exist because that vag is probably hanging low.
Damn.
Dang.
You know why witches wear underwear?
Why?
To get a better grip on the broom. That's exactly what that bitch is. She's I think we'd all pay money to watch a house fall on her.
Yeah. Hey, the real Doug,
Oh,
are you
wow,
gonna
man. I thought Nevaeh was kind of cool there at first. Shit, I don't even know the girl. I mean,
yeah, because you probably like kittens, so don't judge her by her picture.
Hold me back there for a second, the real Doug.
like younger than that picture. Shit.
Nevaeh is the
Here you
reason why
go, get a job, criminals.
that is probably hanging low. Hey, if that's not a guy who videotapes himself masturbating and then masturbates to himself masturbating with those badges, then that's exactly what that bitch is. Right there's a guy who, when he talks, shoe polish comes out of his mouth.
Hey, Doug, are you gonna?
I thought Nevaeh was kind of cool there at first. Shit.
All right, we get.
I mean,
Yeah, because you probably like kittens.
Yep.
Hey, somebody should send that guy a flag with a blue line across it.
Get a job. You need to turn off your YouTube. If you don't mind, you were bleeding back pretty hard, or not turn it off, at least mute it.
That's Sean Smith. He's a good man. He's a firefighter. Well, he was a fire captain, and now he's a fire investigator.
I don't hate you, the real Doug. I don't hate you. You could have.
Hey, firefighters are the true heroes, if you ask me.
I was just letting him on real
My
quick.
son is a firefighter. God damn it!
I would tell you guys, firefighters.
Cops give him a lot of shit. No, man, cops give him a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Firefighters are the real heroes in my eyes.
I can tell you now.
What? I thought it was a weed man was the true hero.
The weed man was the true hero. But I can tell you now, the firefighters around here have a problem with the police because the police give them help.
Yeah, they do. Tammy, you're right. My son gets so much shit from cops already, and he's not even out of the fucking academy.
You're lying.
Those fuckers. No, I'm not lying. They give him a lot of shit.
That ain't no lie, Rick.
Bitches. Hey, Doug.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, Rick, and so don't this 1A group. The 1A group gives them a lot of shit, too.
1 second, but I can't hear you.
Hold on. I got to mute. I need to
Yes, sir.
Jim. He's bleeding over.
You know what? I'm going to say this right now, you motherfuckers in chat. Y'all leave Nevaeh alone. She was a goddamn, the 14th apostle, all right? Was Jesus.
Wait a minute. He didn't have
she's not old as the hills. She just helped build them.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, she's well spoken and traveled, and
Wait a minute. I heard she was one of the astronauts in Apollo 11.
I heard she was as old as the hills and twice as dusty. That's what I heard.
Y'all shut the fuck up. Nevaeh.
I heard that I wouldn't cross the street to piss on her if she was on fire.
Actually hammered the goddamn nails on Noah's Ark.
Damn.
Dude, she hammered the nails into Jesus.
Yeah, there you go.
What the fuck?
She's so old you could slice her open, dust would come out.
Oh my god, dude.
No,
well, you know,
Damn.
Y'all,
you know,
I'll be right back. I need some coffee, guys.
oh goddamn, what's
Grab
his
some
name in the
tassels
Bible?
too, Tammy.
You know, Nebaioth was Moses' side chick.
Hey,
You guys are getting raunchy. I love it.
yeah,
Keep going.
she was a femur, and a rib was cheaper to create Eve. So
There you go.
Hmm.
She was also there when Homo sapien was fucking the goddamn Neanderthal.
yeah, she rose up just as Homo erectus stood up.
Yeah, she rose up just like Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Oh man, this is even better than I thought it would be.
But on that same note, I'm so ugly.
Well,
make
how
friends
does
saying take
somebody
dirt roads.
play it like they've been everywhere though? How does somebody play it like that though?
She's lying. All right, her husband.
How do you lie like that though?
Her husband was in the military. Only place she's ever been was Germany because he went overseas. She didn't work no IT. She didn't go to New Zealand.
Lying, dude. I mean,
She
goddamn.
she doesn't have sons. She has 2 daughters. All right, and the fucked up part, she lives in Section 8 housing.
That's about like that unsub guy. He's an expert on everything and don't know nothing about nothing.
She's just a lonely woman. If I think I hit it right, I think her husband just passed away because within a matter of 2 weeks she's been on here. I think she's just a lonely lady looking for attention.
You know why married men die first?
You know, Abe Ellen seems to like Abe Ellen seems to really like her.
She's not a bad woman. She's just lonely. And the fucked up part, she lives in Section 8 housing.
Jesus. Rick is so fucking
That's
loud.
about like that
He's got
unsub
seen
guy.
back.
He's an expert on everything and don't
That's
know
some
nothing
cool
about
woodwork right there. Get a job.
Just a lonely,
Thank you very much,
just a
kindly.
lonely
Thank you.
woman. If I think I
Yeah,
hit
man.
it right, her husband just passed away. Within a matter of 2 weeks,
Jesus,
she's been
Doug,
on
ever
here.
shut
I think she's just a lonely. What the fuck is that?
Who's got the reverb going on? Come on.
Who's got that reverb?
Bill Norwood.
Bill.
It's not me. Can y'all hear me now? Finally.
Yeah. Did you get your fucking thumb out of your ass?
Yeah, I got it out of your ass.
No, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I have
Taste good,
standards.
If I could get 2 fingers, no spit, I'd be having.
You got to have that nail trimmed real fine, right?
Look, Rick Root has standards. He uses gerbils, motherfucker. Not
Hey,
thumbs.
get a job.
Yeah,
Can you
that's
back
right.
up so I can see the rest of that picture?
Oh yeah, and they were all trying to say that Rick is bisexual.
Oh yeah, I heard that shit.
That's a
That's
cool
funny
picture.
as
Look.
fuck. I put
Rick
on
has
my
been known to
latest.
buy a hooker now and again.
Okay. If you see my latest,
They said that he was bi-fucking-sexual, man. He
If
would
you
go
look-
with
if you-
guys
if-
or
if-
girls.
Ma'am, do you ever shut up? Jesus Christ! If you look at my new intro, all right. 2 of those girls are my ex-girlfriends, and yeah, that's me getting my dick sucked in a bathroom stall. That is actually me.
Is it only gay if you come or no?
I came like a motherfucker.
As long as you're not
I
paying
wasn't
swallow the
trying to
leader,
say
it's
that
all
you
good.
were,
I got
Rick.
no
I was
shame
just
in my
trying to
game.
say that what they're trying to do. Fuck, I'm a man, right? They say I'm a man, so fuck
You're
it.
a man.
Yeah, that's what they tell me too. Fuck it,
God
you know.
damn.
If I ever
Only
go
when-
back to
only when you
jail,
put
I'm
that
going back as a
strap on.
transvestite. Screw it.
Hey, D-Man,
Oh yeah,
if you're
yeah,
really
yeah.
a man,
Hey, you
I
know
can
what?
give
Them
you Beaver's
motherfuckers got it
number.
made.
Yeah,
D-Man,
right?
If you're really a man, I can give you Beaver's number. He's looking for a little side action.
There you go, Doug.
I gotta get a vagina on my hip so I can make money on the side.
Why? Just use the pocket pussy.
Well, you send me that. You got the belt's coming. You can send me a pocket pussy.
Hey,
Yeah, there you
maybe
go.
salty red.
The fucked up thing, boys and girls. I have to look through. I got fucking boxes of fucking sex toys. I probably do have a pocket pussy.
Oh, don't send it to me. I mean, honestly. I mean,
It might be slightly used,
I knew that was coming.
Slightly. Define slightly.
Yeah, right. Slightly.
Might still be crunchy on the inside.
Yeah, that's okay. It's like taking a ribbed condom and turning it inside out for your pleasure, not hers.
Make money on the
That's
side.
Why? Just use the pocket pussy.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's a reverb.
Oh,
you
goddamn,
send me-
Bill.
It's coming. You can send me a pocket pussy.
Hey, maybe salt
The fucked up thing.
I think Get a
Jesus
Job
Christ.
Criminals has the reverb.
How do y'all put up with me? I even fucking hate the sound of my voice. I cringe.
Well, we throw up.
It's all the
in our
missing
mouth.
teeth. It's all the missing teeth. We adore you.
Wow, you sounded kind of gay there, Billy boy.
Yeah, you kind of did. Where the fuck did that come from?
I just
Billy?
came. That's kind of weird.
I just love it when love it. The fact when he sucks my dick, he ain't got no teeth to fucking hurt me. You know, it's all gums.
Bill, I saw a video made of you today.
Bill,
I know
hold
Gary,
on,
Gary Snowflake made a video of me, and I asked him to do it, and he did it. I had
Bill,
to pay him $50.
Jokes on you, Bill. Rick jokes on small bones.
Bill, when's the last time you actually had pussy?
The last time you bent over?
Oh, really? When's the last time you actually sobered up, you piece of shit, and actually fucked a woman?
Last night.
Yeah? You got
I don't
video
think
of
your
it?
mom
You got
counts.
proof?
Well,
So-
I mean, you're the one that had the hidden camera. I saw it.
Really? So you take a bitch to your mama's house, and you're fucking a bitch
No.
with your mom right next door. Wow.
I was over at your house last night.
No, you weren't at my house because I would have beat the living fuck out of you.
No, you
I'm
said
pretty sure this
you
is-
said
this
you
is
liked
being
it.
mirrored right
You said
now.
you liked it.
I'm pretty sure it's being mirrored.
I don't give a flying fuck. I don't like this motherfucker for cussing out his mom.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh,
poor
shit.
baby Rick. Ricky don't like me.
Bill, you're in trouble now, boy. God
He's in
Yeah,
damn it.
trouble
that's all
for
he is.
anything.
He's a boy. He's a boy.
I'm 2 years younger than you, Rick Crude.
I don't give a fuck. You're still a boy.
You're a Cub
Hey,
Scout.
it's Get a Job
You're a
Criminals.
boy.
You're a Cub Scout.
It's out of control.
Mom right next door.
Too many
Wow.
criminal felons on here.
No, you weren't at my house.
Doug Emma
'cause, I would've
thinks
beat the living
that
fuck
guy
out of you.
needs a life,
I'm pretty
comma,
sure this is-
Rick
this is
Crude
being mirrored
needs a
right
life,
now. I'm pretty sure it's being
comma,
mirrored.
the salty rant,
I don't
Lou,
give a
he's
flying
golden.
fuck. I don't like this motherfucker
I like
for cussing
Lou.
out his mom.
Who's talking? Who's
Somebody
talking?
like
Who's
that.
talking right now?
It's Bill. He's using it. Hey, say
No,
Doug.
yeah, it
so,
was-
That ain't me doing
It was
that.
give a job.
That ain't me.
It was give a job, get a job. That's right.
Get a job is the one doing it.
boy.
Get a job
Oh,
as an
is that-
inspiration
yeah,
for birth
that's who it
control,
is?
and he should jump into the next fire.
Get a job needs to get a job. Let's just
He
put
needs
it
to
that
jump
way.
into the next fire.
Get a job has a job, ladies and gentlemen. He's
Get a
been
job.
very
We don't.
esteemed.
Yeah. He would give a
Picking up-
job.
You mean picking up cans with Rick Crude?
Yep.
That's funny.
It's funny that pussy. Keeps
Hey, at least
muting
you
his
making
mic.
some. At least you make some money, Rick. I mean, I can't fault you for that, man. You know,
Wrap
you
his
gotta
axe around his fucking head.
You gotta come up with money for cigarettes somewhere. You freaking
Yep.
cigarette smoker.
Yep. Selling your ass doesn't make that much.
Hey Rick, can I get a light? I smoke a cigarettes too. I'm about to smoke a cigarette.
Here you
No
go.
offense. I
If
need a
you're gonna
light.
smoke, why don't you smoke the good shit? Smoke some goddamn weed.
I just
That's the
smoked a
good
bowl. Now I got to smoke a cigarette.
No, I
and
was
it
talking to
enhances
Rick
the vibe.
Crude. Talking to
Well,
Rick Crude.
there's Tammy, finally.
I'm
Goddamn.
back. Well, I was letting other people up on the panel. That criminal, get a job criminals. He's a
The guy
fireman.
that does, yeah, the guy that's on the guy that's known for gay porn with his
Yeah,
axe
he's a
and his
wanker. He's a
and his
wanker.
hose.
Yeah, well, if that's his thing.
You know what's
man.
so funny is haters talk shit and they go to sleep talking shit or thinking about Rick Crude or I or somebody else who and or Bill or Tammy or D-Ban. This, we're still on their minds when they go to bed. And what's funny is they think they're trolling us, but we're actually got real estate in their heads.
Yep.
Yep.
And when I go to bed, you know what I'm doing? I'm playing my I'm playing my Magic the Gathering card game online.
Hey, are you a
and I
fan of
fall
that?
asleep. I love Magic the Gathering.
Dude, I'll send you a few original cards. I have some from the 90s, bro. I'm gonna send you some.
Oh shit! Yeah, that would.
I'll send you some that are worth some money, bro. And if you're a fan of it, I'd rather somebody who appreciates that shit. Like Little
Oh,
Justice,
yeah,
I'm sending him a couple hundred cards too, Ricky. You got a few hundred cards in there for him too, man.
That'll be fine.
That'd be awesome because I love Magic the Gathering, and yes, I would appreciate them immensely.
Email me. I'm no thanks news, bro. I'll send them out to you this week.
All right, cool. Sounds good to me because
I usually like a good game of hopscotch.
There's actually a group around here that plays that would probably be interested in the nostalgic value of the cards just to see them.
You're lying, Tammy. You're gonna use them cards to fucking beat them motherfuckers finally, huh?
Oh, I could beat them hands down. A lot of the people.
I'm sending him a couple hundred cards too, Ricky. You got a few hundred cards.
Hey, get a job, criminal. Turn off your YouTube or mute your YouTube.
Yeah, go chew on a bullet.
Reverb.
Yeah. No, he's gonna show his ass, Tammy. Watch.
Tammy's gonna ruin your live stream, and then we're gonna give him get well and empathy cards for his 1-inch penis.
Yep. Yeah, that's what he's doing, Tammy. Get ready.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you for letting me in. Not muting me again.
Yeah.
You're lying, Tammy.
Come on, you get your 1 minute of fame.
Hurry up.
You're canceled.
A lot of
You're deleted. We're gonna Matt Hardy's gonna delete you like we just deleted you.
Back.
Delete.
Answer my question.
Delete.
You.
Yeah, go chew on a bullet.
Yeah.
Chew on a bullet. I chewed on.
Yeah, get a job. Should chew on a bullet.
Yep. I've chewed on a bullet.
And then and that's only after he takes the rest of his shoe polishes and gets it out of his throat from
Billy Norwood.
off all this booze.
Billy Norwood, talk your crap, you punk. Oh no, I like you. You know who I am, Lou. I like you, Lou.
Shut up.
Get a job. That's King 9. I know the voice. That's King 9.
No, it's not.
It sounds like
No, it's
him.
not because he's sitting stroking DDT's cock on a live stream right now.
It sounds like King 9's voice.
You should have seen him. I came over here because I just wanted to listen to him talk enough shit to where he's talking about how he wants, he doesn't want to fight with anybody. Then he sits around talking shit about Rick Crude, like, fuck you, dad, and this and that. He's a little fucking, you know what? I stood up for Dave, but now he's going to get his karma, like DDT said the other night on the stream.
He's a little two-faced motherfucker.
Karma, like you're not paying child support.
I got a lot of help for that shit too.
There, Dougie, the druggie Dougie.
Hey,
it's so funny. I've never been caught for. I mean, show me something like in the last whatever you say I've been caught for drugs, and you say I'm a druggie. But if somebody comes out and they're actually getting fucking stalked and gang stalked, and it'll come out, bro. It'll come out that I was beaten. This whole thing's not over, man. Everybody thinks I'm a liar. I have nothing to lie about. I wasn't 5150 held. I wasn't any of that
I
shit.
never said I stood up for you, fucker. I
know you did, bro.
Said you
I know.
was a liar. I said, hey, y'all motherfuckers, y'all talking shit. If y'all remember, a year ago, Doug was scared that his brother and his dad were going to do something to him. I said, ain't it kind of strange? Doug is a criminal felon. He'll never be that his dad all of a sudden called the goddamn police station.
Are worthwhile.
Oh, no, he didn't call the police station. He called my number. Well, how the fuck did he get your number?
Or have a
100%, bro. You actually did, bro. I know where we stand and things stand, but I also know where Get a Job criminal is. That he's been such a bootlicker for life.
Those cops that AB was talking to that day at that they knew exactly who you were. I guarantee you.
For sure they do. I can't get the detective to call me fucking back and get me my shit back because it's now in found property.
They acted stupid. The minute that AB walked out was SGB. Guess what they did? They called your dad or they called your brother.
Eric is doing. Still issuing IOUs.
Get a job. Spit the dick out and talk. Talk like a man.
Doug, the truth hurts, right?
I know, right? That's why the doctor smacked your mom and tried to put you back.
You're not a comedian, bud. Okay, we know you can't afford your kids.
That's
What
King
do you mean I
Nine.
pay child support every month?
No, you don't, you piece of fucking shit loser.
Who are you? Who are you anyway? Who are
That
you anyway?
sounds
What are you? Are
like
you one of
K9.
a balance?
That
You're one of
sounds
Becca. Are
like
you one of?
K9.
That's
You know
King
who you
Nine.
are? No,
That's
what are
King
you?
Nine. I'm telling you, it's King Nine's voice.
Yeah.
It's King Nine. I'm telling you
Look at
guys.
his
I just
picture. He
talked
looks
to
like
him
a dirty
I talked to him 2 nights ago for hours. I know his voice.
You're wrong.
Get a job, criminals. He infatuates with me so much that he wanted to get on here and talk to me. And do you want an autograph? I only charge a little bit. $20 to the PayPal, bitch.
You have us blocked.
Hey, 20 pound to the PayPal, bitch.
So shut your mouth, you little.
Hey, tell your mom what's for dinner. Ask her.
Hey,
ask her. Go back to your basement, bitch.
You are
go back to your basement, bitch.
Dude, you're
Get
homeless.
back.
Did you
Get
see
back to your basement, bitch.
For my badges of honor.
Look at you. You can't even. Your name is so long that you can't even figure out. You could abbreviate that shit.
That was good.
Abbreviate it, man.
Listen to Rick Crude that can never.
It took you 15 minutes to get on panel to type your fucking name, you retard.
Rick Crude, you're a joke, boy, and I do mean.
Okay, that's not.
Hey, listen to this
not
guy's
K9.
voice.
I
When
would
did he
never
get
say
sex
that.
there? When did he get a
would
sex
never
change?
say that to Rick Crude. So
Oh, God.
that's not him. That's
I
not
know that
K9.
ain't- That's not. That can't be King 9 because
No,
King
that's
9
not
wouldn't
K9.
have badges
Listen, get a job.
up
This is
on
Liam
a
Neeson.
wall.
I'm looking for my
He just
testicles.
moved the DDTs, Bill.
Well, I hope it's not King Nine because King Nine is a much cooler person. He wouldn't come and do something like this.
You know,
No.
it
Yeah,
sounds like,
King 9 can
sounds like
actually-
Yancey, Lou.
King 9 can make a sentence at least.
Yep.
Uh-oh, I think we're gonna get some porn.
Oh, look at his lifeline. It's short on his hands.
Uh-oh.
Look at the bootlicker.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
freaking former
shit.
police officer?
No, them are firemen.
No, he buys memorabilia in bootlicks.
Yep.
No, man, I've
Oh,
seen that.
one of those people?
Where did I see that before?
I don't know. Hopefully we see him on the next memorial wall.
He's
No, I've
probably one of them
I've seen
wannabe
those
firefighters.
pictures. That's DDT's house, I think, right?
No.
What? It could be.
No.
I mean, who knows, man? I've never
It
seen
could-
his house.
Oh,
Hey,
wait. Hold
hey,
on.
guys.
Where did I see that?
Hey, get a
Wrong.
job. Get a job. What sexual position creates ugly children? Ask your parents right now and get back to us. If you could.
Doug, that was funny. That
There's
was
1,000 dicks on the wall. He chokes on none because he's good.
I've seen those pictures in somebody's live stream before. I've seen those pictures.
I
That
know which
motherfucker. You know what? These trolls. Some of these trolls can't handle it. Like everyone wants to call it, and I'm not trying to buff anyone up, but everyone wants to call Rick Crude a troll. But listen, you guys, the trolls break. Rick Crude hasn't broken. You guys break. You trolls fucking get so upset at us when we come back at you, and you don't think we're gonna come back at you like we do, and then all of a sudden we get a job or give a rim job. Give a rim job to criminals.
Hey, I know what.
I recognize that house. I recognize that house.
I know what sexual position makes ugly kids. It's doggy
Which one?
style because that's what my dad said he was doing to my mama when they.
That reminds me of a joke. A kid goes down the hallway and he hears his mom crying.
Dougie,
Right.
Dougie, in my butt, Dougie.
He goes in and he sees his dad just railing his mom. His dad's in assless chaps. His mom's in a cheerleader outfit. And the kid runs out crying, goes to his bedroom. An hour later, the dad hears crying coming from the kid's room, and he runs over there and he sees the kid railing grandma. And he says, "Not so funny when it's your mom,
Why
huh?"
is it black now? Why is it black now? So it's gonna be black now.
I'm new to this, Tammy, but thanks for letting me in.
Yeah, whatever. Go back to bootlicking, bitch. Later, bitch.
Oh, so Doug.
Later, bitch.
Tammy, have you not ever seen
Going
those
down, bud.
pictures, those pictures? That's somebody's house that we've seen recently. And
Hey, Lion One.
It's somebody we should see on the end of a in the back of a milk carton too.
no,
Drugs affect your brain, Dougie boy, you little bitch.
Yeah, and boot polish affects your mouth and your ability to keep giving head.
That's the original. Now is so, Doug. What have you did?
Go back to work, bitch. Go back to work, bitch. Get back to work. Get back to work, bitch.
PTSD. Oh my God, I was a security guard.
You know what's so funny is you're below Tammy, and you're getting teabagged by Tammy right now. Yeah, how does that feel, bitch? Get back to work, you fucking bootlicking bitch. Get back to bootlicking.
It's all black.
Oh, I'm so glad A Balance is recording this. So am I.
Oh my God, who cares?
Hey,
what does
hey,
that
is
matter?
this, could this be? Hey guys, could this
What does
be
that matter?
Mayor?
You can start paying me for my time, bitch. Keep watching my channel.
Could this be Mayor Bloomberg? Could this be Mayor Bloomberg?
Go hang yourself. Go hang
No,
yourself, you drug. You overdose. Narcan's no longer in your realm.
What does that even mean, dude? Are you a flat earther? Get back to work,
no.
bitch.
No, I'm
You're like Mad Mike Hughes, dude. You're gonna end up, dude. Fucking your parachute's gonna detach and you're gonna end up falling to your death. Just shut up.
Okay.
Later, bitch.
College is free in California. You got 2 years. Oh, you're too old and washed up for that, aren't you, Dougie?
For what? For fucking your mom?
To go back to college. Oh, boy.
It's quiet time now. It's quiet time. You just sit there and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. Go back to muting yourself, you mute.
I have no
I'm not sure
respect
that
for
that
you.
was DDT's
I have
house, but
respect for you.
I've seen those fixtures on the wall on a live stream, and I'm just
It
trying
ain't
to think.
DDT.
It was probably on a gay porn live stream.
No, this is somebody that goes live, and I've seen those fixtures on the wall before, and I'm just trying to think who it was.
Sober up, bitch.
But I know DDT has
Rick, yeah,
damn
music
tongue and groove shit on his walls.
No, that's
shit.
Becca.
Who are you talking about? Becca Shrek? She looks like Shrek.
Well, Becca
she
has
does,
a tongue
don't
and
she?
groove pine on her
Yeah,
wall.
she looks like
but
she needs a
don't-
donkey. She needs a
if you
donkey.
reverse it and look, those pictures,
Dougie, how's your upstanding brother doing?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him at breakfast tomorrow, you bootlicking bitch?
Sure. You're inferior, aren't you? Your father and brother were something upstanding.
Oh my
You're
God,
garbage.
Doug. You're
Really? Why are you looking into my? This guy is
inferior.
obsessed with me. So, obsessed dinner of one. Your table's ready. Obsessed dinner of one. Your table's ready.
Oh, are you a server or just?
Yeah, I serve it to your mom.
Oh,
I
you have
serve it
no job. That's right. You're jobless, Dougie the druggie, and always will be.
Look at this guy
That's
trying to
it.
become a troll. This
That's
guy's
it,
trying
dumb
so
fuck.
hard to be a
If
troll.
you're the
Tammy,
server-
teach this
if
guy
you're
some
the
troll
server,
efforts.
If you're the server, then Doug must be the pitcher. So you better catch, bitch.
Yeah, you'll be catching it with your chin.
I don't think I need to say.
All two felons reunite.
This guy right here is dude is
druggy buddy Dougie that he disrespected for years.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a
Both
question.
other felons.
Have you ever lived?
Your mommy
Have you
don't
ever
hear
lived,
you.
bro? Okay, so you want to know? I've done drugs in my life. If you haven't done drugs, or if you haven't had a death threat, or if you haven't been arrested, you don't belong in this community. Just like you, all you do is you bootlick, and you bear hug. You're a nothing, and nobody cares what you're saying even right now. Like if you haven't lived as a person, you don't think cops, or you've never gone into a supermarket and taken something out of the plastic where the chocolate is or something like that. You're a fucking good kid. You were a great everything. You have a Match.com relationship. You're a fucking punk idiot who thinks the world revolves around people like you bootlicking bitch.
That's a bootlicking bitch troll. That's all you guys got? No.
Yeah, well, that's basically the only thing that describe you besides insignificant to what we're doing in this conversation.
No. How's that child support going? How's your job going? Where you living at there, Doug?
What does it matter to you? What do you want to come and fucking?
Yeah,
You want
Doug,
to come and check? You want to come and get a school
Doug.
sample?
You are
Doug.
a leech.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
are a fucking leech.
You can tell this motherfucker's got a lot of sugar in his voice. Can you
A
hear
lot of it in
that?
his tank.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Now,
Sure.
now, how do you know if Doug?
Look at all the head bobbers there.
How do
Bill
you
the
know if
Bobber,
Doug don't make money?
Richard Crude, Pizza Boy Killer. Where's Johnny?
This guy
Oakland?
doesn't even have a good. Hey, this guy couldn't even cut a promo. Rick, did you hear his laugh? He's trying to
Yeah.
do the $1 Million Man, but he sounds like the Spent Boy.
Once again,
Yep.
Tammy, thanks again.
You're
for-
You're a hundred-aire over there. Get a job.
Tammy Lynn. Thanks for being here, bud.
I'm right. Just saying, I'm totally right.
I'm just curious how you know if Doug ain't just doing like Rick is and making extra money or making money through picking up cans, shit like that. And
I
don't
actually
say
have
that
a
ain't a
job. I
job.
actually have a job though. That's what's funny. People don't know. I actually work at the Dollar Tree.
There you go.
I'm starting in the next week and a half as management and
Hey, it's a good job, guys. It's a good
Hey,
job.
the Dollar
it
Tree.
starts 48 to
Good
60,000
job.
a year. I
It's
accepted
a
it
good
just because I don't want to
job.
open my own company again.
Good job,
So I'm
Doug.
gonna take it so I can just work and get things done.
Good
And while I'm
job.
doing whatever.
Hey, what's wrong?
Sounds
What's
like an
what's
A or an A
wrong?
or something. Good job,
What's
Doug.
wrong with working at Dollar Tree? DDT
There's
works at a
nothing
fucking
wrong.
ghetto party
Nothing wrong
store.
with it.
Oh yeah,
Right, a
you-
job is a
I'm
job is a
actually
job. I mean,
working
who fucking
towards
cares,
the back
right?
end of Dollar Tree, like towards coordination and a lot of stuff because I have a
how
pretty
was
big
retirement
resume.
at Dollar Tree? How's retirement in medical?
You know what I've learned?
Comes through
You
everything.
know what I've learned?
They have
It
401
doesn't
they
matter
offer
where you work,
401k
it's who you fucking know, right?
True.
Like Rick and I, we've
That's
all
true.
made a lot of money and lost a lot of money. I lost fucking houses and everything in divorce. You lose a lot of stuff throughout your life. So for a guy who like get a job, doesn't think living and succeeding and failing doesn't come along with life. You're hey, get a job. Your
Hey, at
lifeline.
least you got in the fucking game. At least you got in
Hey,
the
your
fucking
lifeline.
game.
I've owned businesses
Go
for years.
get a
Okay, your
juggler.
lifeline
Go
is
get a
that minus
juggler.
sign between your
Get a
fucking birth
juggler,
date and your death
Dougie.
date. There, get a job. So that lifeline that I have between my birth and my death date is everything that I created and everything I do in my life has nothing to do with you. That's why I get my own fucking tombstone. It's not
Hey,
going to
that
have
Rick
get a job criminal and Doug
tombstone-
Hutton on it. Your tombstone will come before
Don't
mine,
even
and
touch that, okay?
I like
Rick
pepperoni and sausage
Joe,
on my tombstone, bitch.
Just go and cut that long ways, okay? Cut
Somebody
those.
sounds like fucking uncontrollable. Who's
That was get a
talking
job
like
right there.
that?
He was talking about cutting it long ways.
Yeah, he likes it long
That-
ways.
Is that you, Bill, that was talking all
Rick,
soft?
shut up, felon. Fat Patrick Lover and Josh Lover. Do you guys have a threesome there, Rick Crude? Pick up
Yeah,
your
we sure did. Are you jealous? Are you jealous?
I think someone sounded a little jealous.
Yeah, he's jealous.
Yeah, that's what happens. People who talk shit are either jealous or owe you money. Those are the two things that people talk shit about.
No. I wish I
And
could put your
uncontrollable
face. I'd knock your.
I think it is that sissy ass bitch untrollable.
No, it ain't. It ain't uncontrollable.
It sounds like him. It sounds like him. It sounds like him.
It may sound a lot like him, but it ain't. I can guarantee you that's one of the most chillax sons of bitches
They're
in the world.
fucking with you. They're fucking with you. This is. I recognize the pictures on the wall. I'm telling you.
Vet Kimmy.
That was
And he says A Balance. He's A Balance and him are recording, so obviously it's one of his little junkies or one of his little trolls. I don't know. I don't know.
Another reason I
on the
know
wall.
it's not
That's why they
uncontrollable.
blacked out when I said it.
No, it's them trying to troll. They think they have they think that this is going to be good TV, but the only good TV is that
They're recording. Blah 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 blah. They're having a good time.
Well, they're going to sit there and they're going to
get a job is getting texted every time to say something. He's so controllable that he's getting text messages to say something. You got to mute, read the text because it's like Teha. No, that's the bitch. Start reading right. Right, it's the. Start reading the fucking messages right from A Balance and try to leave out the A's.
Well, the thing is, I know that ain't uncontrollable. Uncontrollable ain't too keen on A Balance. He ain't too hot. He ain't too against.
I don't even know who Uncontrollable is besides watching in some live streams of him changing his faces. And
No, they're just trying to, fuck with you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party. This is nothing new. Like I'm telling you, if Rick and I and you guys don't get death threats,
ain't
then you're
doing
not
this at all. Uncontrollable is not doing this at all. This is, they're just trolling.
How
do you know, D-Ban? How do you know? How do you know, D-Ban? How do you know, D-Ban? How do you know, D-Ban?
Because I recognize the pictures that they showed a while ago. Rewind.
Sober up, woman. Sober up first.
There's
I'm not
uncontrollable
fucking
guys.
drunk, Rick.
How come everybody's trash but me? This is fucked up. I'm gonna get stoned.
Oh, fuck. There he is.
There's uncontrollable.
Not me.
Now we know it's not uncontrollable.
No,
Well,
I never. I was gonna say I've never heard him even actually. For what I've watched, I've never seen him attack anybody or do anything. He's just doing him.
No, he's cool. He's cool as shit. But
Uncontrollable is probably the
Hello,
most
everybody.
chillax person I've ever met, and I just don't see him trolling. Like
Hey,
that.
what happened to give a job criminals to criminals? Give a
He's
job.
there. He's
Oh,
there.
he's there.
He just got quiet.
You finally got below a woman.
Well, how the hell?
We can watch him fuck up all the time now.
Hey,
How
fella,
can we
Dougie,
hear his
how's that
voice and not
PTSD
see
going?
his face?
PTSD, Dougie, how you doing, little bitch?
Really? You're gonna you're gonna reach out. Hold on. Now you're gonna reach out to the people who have PTSD because there's a lot of people who die and things over the world, including fucking vets. So you're an idiot for talking shit about.
That was overstepping the bounds. I won't go there. Sorry,
You're
no.
fucking moron.
You ain't gonna make fun of people having PTSD for anything because I have PTSD. And
You ever seen someone fucking die in front of you or them end up on you? Like a lot of us will tell you, you don't change from that. You hear the screams, you hear the last breath, the gurgling. The gurgling's the fucking shit I hear.
It doesn't even have to be somebody dying in front of you. You can get PTSD from seeing your mother get the shit beat out of her. Okay, I'm just saying.
I got PTSD from the cops beating me and stealing me, and no matter what everyone says, dude, I beat every case so far. I haven't lost a case up to 5 cases, trials. I beat that shit. So you can't say that they didn't steal me.
Fuck you, Doug. I got you all beat. I got PTSD from looking at goddamn Page B and Sunflower City.
I got you all beat because I'm
gonna go chew on a bullet.
One night they gave me PTSD. So there.
I got PTSD from looking at sunflowers and fucking Page B's tits.
Post-traumatic dick syndrome, right?
Now hold on, boys and girls. Now I know somebody who's got it worse than all of us.
DDT's looking at Dave naked?
No, that's Gotti who got raped. Becky's dog.
I honestly have gotten PTSD.
I think
because
I do too, Tammy. I get you, bro.
When I was 6 years old, I went through something very similar to what you were saying there, Doug. But I watched a woman die that wrapped her car around a tree, and I happened to be the first one there on the scene because it happened while I was waiting on the school bus. And I watched the woman die, and I heard her die.
For how old were you?
No, but hold on, Tammy.
Sorry,
Tammy, that's some fucked up shit. But come on, man. How the fuck does Becky know that her dog actually has PTSD from being ass raped?
Because now she's the service animal. I don't know what is. I don't want to be rude. That's not. I like Becky, yo. I'm just saying that's the only thing I can think of.
How did her dog get ass raped and not anybody do anything about it?
But she claims she's got PTSD too. I asked her, "How the hell do you know the dog?" Well, the vet told me.
Well, I can tell you that they can actually have anxiety, like we do.
Yeah, dogs can have anxiety.
But like PTSD, that'd be hard to diagnose. I don't know what kind of psychiatrist, psychologist, or
uncontrollable. You look like an ex-teacher I had.
Oh,
I swear to God, you look that looks just like a teacher I had when I was in 8th grade. I swear to you.
I'm sorry.
Look, her name was Mrs. White.
There you go, Rick.
That's awful.
That's on its way to mini justice, bro. Here's your.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's going out, bro. I told you I'm a man. It's coming out. It's going in the mail, bro, tonight. And Tammy, you gotta email me your address, bro.
There's Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, yeah. All right, hold on.
Hey, check out this car, bro. This is my friend's car.
You better watch out, Untrollable, because the bear said she's Mary Poppins. She might goddamn fucking do a copyright strike on you.
Oh no, not a copyright strike.
A copyright strike.
Oh.
Yeah, if you haven't had a copyright strike from someone in your own community that asks you to mirror a video, you're not in the community either.
Yeah, that's true.
Mirror my video, and then you get a copyright strike. Love that one.
Wow. Well, I have to break out the sheriff.
Hey, Uncontrollable, how do you do that? What is the program for that, bro? I saw Emo Hollingsworth look like Emo Hollingsworth today on that app, so I want to get that.
Yeah, it's called Snap.
That's a nice car, Doug. What is that, a Valiant?
That's a Fury. It's my buddy's dad's Fury. I'm actually in the garage area right now because that's where I'm staying right now to get healthy. But
6, right?
yeah, it's he's also got SS Impalas, like 60s and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
His dad actually was one of the producers for Goodfellas. So
okay.
That actually looks like Macho Man.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway,
I am into a Slim Jim.
I want to let you guys know that I have PTSD because I fell off the toilet the other day, so I don't look at a toilet the same. And now I use my chip bucket.
No, we need to be careful, Lou, because supposedly, Lou, they're sending in Becca in here.
oh, good. We only need half a spot for her.
I have PTSD for sure.
Anton, where you been?
Sure, Bill can set a place aside across his lap, maybe.
Yeah.
Anton, where you been?
Right, Bill?
You haven't been on in the mornings.
Well, you know, my wife's got the cancer, right? And I've been going through the therapies with her in the mornings, and so I got 4 more weeks of it for the treatments.
Man,
well, I enjoyed the morning chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll get back. Just gotta kind of go through that for now. Hopefully.
Do you have any children?
No, I do not.
Well, I hope everything gets better with your wife, man.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you, man.
that's good. You're getting off this crap and spending time with your wife.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm like a world-renowned father. I got a lot of kids, but problem is they're always in my carpet.
They're down your shower drain.
Wow.
No, they're in my carpet.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at my right hand and my left hand is the African man's hand, and the right is super smooth.
You better watch out, Lou. Nevaeh's gonna sit there and say she was part of the CS oh goddamn, what's that fucking show? CSI team on that shit.
I found her on Tinder today.
Oh man, I thought it was Jerkmate. I thought Jerkmate, and I seen her picture. I was like, God damn, baby, that's a lot
they
of
turned her
roast beef.
down. They turned her down. Yeah.
I freak out if I saw Nevaeh on FetLife.
I bet Nevaeh's got roast beef curtains for days.
Yeah. So yeah, she's slammed a lot of objects up that thing.
Oh man, I mean my fist, my foot.
Hey, Uncontrollable, I'll let you back on here just a second. I do have a serious question for everybody. I wonder how
answer questions.
I wonder
We're
how
negative.
listen. I wonder how Becca is taking it now that DDT has a new hangout buddy.
No, have you heard her saying, "Hey, do you think it's okay if I come hang out with you guys tomorrow? Or if it's okay, do you think we could do a 3-way on here?" And she's like setting herself up. She's talking to herself into a hole.
Yes, I'm just curious.
You know, all this with K9 has really propped Becca up as well. So I think, you know, she feels like she's going to go along with the little group.
You know, no offense to Dave, but I heard they're the 3 Musketards. That's what I heard.
Hey, I coached Special Olympics for many years.
Every time K9 and DDT have their fucking their gay love affair, Balance is recording it to get off.
Yes, Balance is. Here's the thing. This is my opinion. Balance is just doing this for clicks and likes. I mean, he is totally going to prop this shit up.
Bro, for somebody that has, he only has 1,000 subs, who cares what he thinks?
If shit hits the fan, Balance is just going to wash his hands of it and say, hey, I had nothing to do with it.
Right.
Hey, if you noticed after Catilla and I laid into fucking
here's
to
the thing,
DDT.
he will convince all of his followers to do the same.
Yep, he sure will.
Yeah.
He's got one of his little followers in here watching us. Oh, fucking Golden Eyes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'll drop out if she wants to come up.
Nah, ain't nobody want to talk to her.
You guys can kick me. Yeah, I'm good. Tammy, get back up there, man.
No, I haven't seen you in a week or two.
Yeah, like I said, I once I get through this, it'd be a little easier for me to do it. But for right now,
oh my God, Tammy, did you block fucking Beaver?
Uh-oh.
That's funny as fuck. No wonder he ain't sent me his goddamn fucking goddamn Sherlin Williams shit. He said he was gonna do fucking lying ass Beaver. I tell you, who's got some good fucking cancer titties, and they bounce. Oh, Betsy.
That's not nice, Rick. Be nice. Betsy's a good lady.
She's built like a shit brick house.
You know who's a sexy old broad?
Who?
I like to give a whirl. Lady Di. God damn, she could play fucking Rick Fantasy with me.
You couldn't handle that old woman.
I thought he was going to say Peachy Rider.
Oh, God,
Peachy
no.
Rider? No. Fuck no. I would have sex with Molly Jane Rottencrush bareback before I would ever fucking entertain Peachy Rider.
Yeah.
That's being.
She's not all that. She's not pretty. She's just plain, man.
Peachy tried to boss me around. I don't like that shit.
Looking. She's homely looking.
Yeah, she is homely looking.
Ron Bill, what the fuck?
Now Betsy, I've seen Betsy, okay? She looks like a freak. That girl, shit. I bet you she tells her husband, park the van on the side of the road and give it to me, baby.
We'll agree to disagree on Betsy because I love Betsy. She intends well.
Yeah, I mean, no offense, D-Man, but I'd be willing to shag you over Mary Jane Rottencrush and Preachy Rider, but just saying.
Damn straight.
I didn't hear what you
I'd
said.
rather run with a hard on into drywall.
You've never seen me, Salty, so you can't say that.
Yeah, we seen you.
Say that. I don't need to see you. I don't need to see you, D-Man.
Justin.
Hey, Justin, the funny part, Justin.
Listen, here's the thing.
Shut
I
up.
will post
I
my
was
fucking
fixing to say something.
titties
Goddamn,
out there.
woman.
I don't, the only time
Justin.
I ever posted my face was on
Oh
fucking
my
Bill,
God, does
just
this
to be a
lady ever
dick.
shut the fuck up? Justin.
Oh God,
the
I haven't
funny
said
part,
anything, Rick. God damn, why you
Justin.
gotta be such a prick?
Hey man, can you just shut the fuck up? Jesus Christ,
I
woman,
haven't
you're a
said
fucking
anything.
Yankee. Never mind.
Oh God.
That's the
For the
problem
love of
with
God
women.
and
They
these
never
holy
shut
people.
the fuck up.
Yep.
Bill's the only one that's seen me.
Justin, the funny part is you could fuck goddamn monkey. He's bisexual. He likes it both ways. He used to get fucked in the ass by fucking by goddamn Eric Brandt.
That's
Quit
true
monkeying
story.
around.
That's a true story. It's what I heard. It's a true story.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It's a
not
true
true.
story. And then
D-Man,
Mars,
I've seen you.
Mars,
You're
the kid admitted that Brian Loma cut the plastic, literally
Tried to hit on him.
rape him, sexually assault him.
He said that. He said he
Mars.
tried to hit. Yeah, he was trying to do
Yeah.
things that he didn't want to do with him.
Yeah. He was trying to sexually assault him.
Mark.
That would make for a live stream.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Uncontrollable, I was going to put you back up. And D-Man, I have seen you. You're wrong.
D-Man's
Hey,
hot. She's
Beaver
a
was-
hot-looking lady. I have to say, good-looking lady. I just want to say that.
Tammy,
Good-looking lady.
Beaver thinks she's blocked.
Only
Oh,
show
channel.
my face on
Is
Bill's.
that Beaver Cam? That Beaver Cam CW? That's Beaver Cam. Beaver.
Yep.
Well,
Wait, he said he can't get on the panel.
He's not blocked.
You can tell Betsy, you can tell your husband, you can tell Rick Crude is a motherfucker that once he dies, I'm taking your ass. You're gonna be my bitch. My bitch, Betsy. You're gonna be my bitch, Betsy. You better not
Hey,
ever
easy,
fuck up.
easy on Betsy. Betsy's my family.
Oh,
I love Betsy.
I bet you I
If
know
he
what it
slips
is.
up, if he slips up, if he slips up, your ass is mine, bitch.
Hey, Beaver, is it
She's
trying to
mine
tell
first.
you that Beaver, is it trying to tell you that the panel is full? Because if I get their new thing that they got set up in StreamYards, there's like 6 people on panel and 2 waiting in the back, it won't let you in.
I heard on DDT's panel, Becca, they were all talking about getting tattoos, and she was like,
Hey,
"What do you
Beaver.
think? What do you think, DDT? I should get for my next tattoo?" And I think someone said a pair of hands spreading your butt cheeks apart.
That's funny.
One's gonna be Dave's hand, one will be DDT's hand.
Oh God.
She got a pair of M's tattooed on each cheek, so when she does cartwheels, it'll say "Wow, Mom! Wow, Mom!"
That ain't right.
All bad. Well, guys, hey, I'm gonna get off here. Hey, everyone, take care.
All right.
Thanks for letting me on, Tammy. Later,
anytime,
Ricky.
brother.
Later, Billy. Later,
Jeff.
Salty.
Thanks a lot, Doug. Now that you get off, old fucking Beaver's gonna hop in here.
Okay, I'll
Doug.
stay on. No.
Doug, you think Mary Jane Rottencrotch should get
she
the
did?
same hands? Spreading her
Yeah,
ass.
I'm gonna go do a stencil for my hands.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Hey, thank you. Have a good night, guys. Ricky, look for your mail, okay, man?
Yeah, I will. All right,
I
thank you.
subbed to you. Or
Take care.
rub.
Good night, guys.
Night,
Good
Doug.
night, Doug.
No one cares who you sub to, D-Man.
I know. Don't that fucking suck, Rick?
I mean, you don't belong in
I
Texas.
really try to help fucking people here. I get nothing but
Now
shit.
you're acting all cool, D-Man. I'll have to unblock you because you were acting all crazy last week, thinking I was talking shit about you.
Oh, you were? I didn't know you were. Were you really?
No, I wasn't.
No,
Why
I
would you do
wasn't.
that,
Look,
Toby?
Toby's-
Why would you talk shit about me? God damn,
Toby
I got
ain't
like
never talked
fucking
shit.
4 followers.
Toby
I
ain't never
wasn't
talked
talking
shit about you, D-Man.
You
I never
blocked me,
talked shit about you,
Toby?
but you came on the panel saying I was.
See, Tammy, this is why I have a no fucking Yankee
that's
policy.
bullshit. I don't know why people block me. I really don't.
I can't deal with Yankee women. I really can't.
I'm sorry you can't, Rick. But we're just women.
Man will bend you over just the way you like it.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm
What?
Betsy,
What?
you get to feeling better, hon. Betsy Peeler, you get to
What?
feeling better, okay?
All right. Anyway, I'm
D-Ben,
sorry
where
you
you
feel
at?
that way, Salty.
Where are you
Fucker.
from, D-Ben? I forgot. You said you're up north? Or?
I'm from upstate New York.
That's right.
Upstate
I
New York.
thought so. New York.
That's some pretty country up there. I've been to upstate
No
New York.
shit.
It's pretty.
And a lot of these people, they don't realize that, people from upstate New York, they're, it's just cornfields and like dairy farms. That's it.
To us, it's just Yankee trash.
Is that where they
All
had
right,
Woodstock? Woodstock was up in the upstate New York,
I
right?
don't need
Woodstock.
your approval, Rick.
How
God
close
damn.
are you to
Yankee
the Woodstock? Hey, D-Ben,
All
how
right,
close are you to
Rick.
the Woodstock, D-Ben?
Yankees.
You're a
D-Ben.
Yankee too.
No, I'm
D-Ben.
not.
You live in the north.
Nope.
How close are you to the Woodstock over there, D-Ben? The original.
Well, kind of far, but not that far.
Have you ever been there? Have you ever gone to check it out in person?
No, I've been to Weedsport though.
That'd be fun. I would like to do that if I ever got in that area.
The
Just go
biggest
see where-
city,
where it was at.
the biggest city in New York is Syracuse, that I've seen.
Well, Billy, you got to sober up first before you can go leave your house.
Yeah, I can't. I don't drive. I will not get in the car after even one beer anymore. No way. I learned my lesson the hard way. The hard
Yeah.
way, dude.
Welcome to
Don't
Texas.
drink and drive
Hard
in Texas. Don't
Yeah,
get your
do
ass.
not drink and drive in Texas. They will fucking put your ass in jail real
Yep.
quick.
So yeah, that's one thing I've never had a problem with because I've watched too many of my friends go to jail for
See,
drinking and driving.
that's why I miss Nita. We used to fucking drive.
There you go, fucking drive. There you go.
Oh, fucking drive?
Yeah.
I never tried that before. That sounds like fun. It's kind of scary though, but yeah.
Then we used to spend a lot of time at Hippie Hollow.
I remember
Hey,
Hippie
Bill.
Hollow.
Bill,
Yep.
Oh
Bill.
shit!
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Have you been in Texas all your life?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, how are you so cool with me, and then like people like these others are not?
Like me.
Well, I was born in Austin, Texas, and I'm honestly a really good guy. You know, and
Bill, Bill.
I don't know how to.
All right,
really,
I got
yeah,
you.
answer the question.
Do you think I'm a liberal, Bill, or a
I mean,
conservative?
Well, New York is pretty much a liberal state, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, I would hope you're conservative, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I am.
You are? That's cool. I mean, I'm for Trump.
Oh,
2020.
maybe
That's just
maybe
it.
because you accept me a little bit more than others.
Well, I've talked to you. We've had a face to face.
Maybe you're a little younger.
No, I'm right your age. I'm 40, about to be 49 in a few days.
Right,
So,
right. So you get it.
God dang, I'm the youngest one on my panel again.
Yep.
Tammy, you'll always be. You're only 20.
Tammy,
20
how
he's
old
only
are you,
26
Tammy?
years. He's 26 years old. That's it.
Wait, Tammy is not fucking 26.
I'm 42.
Youngster.
Yep.
See what it is, Bill, is I'm used to
Tammy is the youngest one on here, right?
I'm used to these good old fashioned Texas girls. You know, they know how to act, they know how to dress, they're very pretty, they know where they belong. They're not
Enjoy
fucking
it.
mouthy. They're not mouthy.
Okay,
and
I'm not
stupid.
mouthy.
Yeah, you
Texas
are.
girls are fucking mouthy
Yeah,
too.
you are. Yeah, you are. You overstep your fucking boundaries. You don't know when to shut the fuck up. You are not from Texas. No wonder no Texan will date your ass.
I have a great husband. I have a great life.
He wasn't a Texan. I guarantee you, your husband was not a Texan.
I'm married a fucking a Southerner. We live in
No,
Texas.
you may
So
have married a
what, Rick?
Southerner. You didn't marry a Texan.
To
I can
each
guarantee you
their
that,
own,
lady.
Rick.
I
Shut
can
up.
guarantee you that, lady.
To each their own. Listen, I was
All
gonna
right,
donate
how you ended up in
shit ton of
Texas
money
and
to you,
survived and ain't
fucker.
got your ass
You
beat
gonna
yet
keep
is
fucking doing
beyond
that shit
me.
to me?
How you lived this long in
Goddamn.
Texas and haven't got your ass
How
whooped
the
by man,
fuck can
woman,
you
or
talk
beast
to me that
is
way?
beyond me.
Wait, D-Band lives in Texas?
Yep.
Yes, I've been here for 30 years.
Whereabouts? Whereabouts in Texas are you? Whereabouts? Whereabouts?
Shut up, Bill.
You already told me before, but I
Yeah,
forgot.
I know. So shut up,
Okay.
Get a love connection going.
fucker.
Sorry. I'll have to go back and review my tapes. Everything's recorded, you know.
I think Bill and D-Van ought to hook up.
Yeah.
She has a husband, but we can moonlight. We can do some moonlighting. That'd be fun.
There you go.
D-Van, do you like to do phone sex? I'm sure Bill's a good talker.
No,
Yeah.
I'll take her to
You know,
Galveston.
Here's
I'll
the
take her to
thing.
Galveston.
I'm very
We'll
happy
pet
with
the-
what I
we'll pet
got.
the jellyfish.
Believe
We'll pet
me,
the jellyfish.
he keeps me very happy.
Sweetie,
I don't
if he
even know
kept
why I'm-
if he kept you happy, your ass wouldn't be on the goddamn Yahoo chat rooms.
True. That's probably true. Yeah.
So you're not happy. So stop lying.
I'm bored.
Why don't you give up some
I'm
of that
just
ass
bored,
to
Rick,
Bill?
and I
Why don't you
got
give
caught
up
up in
some
the
ass
drama,
to Bill?
Rick.
Why don't
You know,
you give
I'm
your
caught
ass
up in
up to
I'm
Bill?
caught up in drama. That's all
Why
it
don't
is.
you give up some ass to Bill?
I
I'm
promise.
caught up in the drama.
I promise I ain't got any TDCs or I mean, what do you call
Bill,
those?
you're cool, Bill. Don't even fucking worry about it.
What do you call those
Just
Too
things?
bad. Too bad. Bill would fuck you like you was the
No,
Alamo. Okay.
Listen, I'm very happy, Rick. I'm very happy. Listen.
No, you're not. No, you're
Yes,
not.
I am.
No, you're not,
Oh,
Nevaeh
I
Jr.
totally am, Rick.
No, you're not, Nevaeh Jr.
Oh my God! You know, every woman is the same. I got you.
You know the same thing.
Entertainment for me. This is purely entertainment.
Hey, you know
Bill's
D-Band?
seen my husband. Bill's seen my husband.
Rick, did you know D-Band? She is a cougar. She's a cougar.
Yep.
Did you know that? She's a cougar. Yep.
I always called her Gilf, but that's me.
Not every woman is on here for sex. Like all these girls that, you know, here's the thing. Maybe I'm just new. Maybe I'm just like,
Oh,
Mary, you're
God,
just
here we
mixed.
go
You know,
again.
they got a porn show.
yeah.
She's
Rick, Rick has been with every fucking type of woman, so he thinks he got me nailed down, and he don't.
And you know what? I won't
And-
date.
and-
I don't
and-
date
and-
Yankees.
and-
I don't date
No,
Yankees. I've
maybe-
never dated a Yankee. I
Well,
don't find
good,
y'all
Rick, then
bitches
don't.
attractive. I think you're fucking mouthy and ignorant motherfuckers on the face of the fucking world.
You don't
and
even
I
know what I
refuse to
look
fuck
like,
a Yankee.
Rick.
I will never fuck a Yankee in my life, and I
Well,
never
good.
have.
You don't have to. You don't have to. God, shut up.
You know,
But see,
and you
Rick-
think you're a cougar? No, baby, you're not
No,
a cougar. You're a
you
coyote.
think that? Okay, I
Coyote.
don't think I am a cougar. You're putting
Coyote.
words in my mouth.
Coyote.
Goddamn.
Coyote. Only fucking thing about you is your pussy is a chupacabra.
Oh my God, this is so ridiculous.
It is. All right. But on that note, guys, I'm sorry, but it's been 3 hours. I'm gonna shut her down. I'm getting tired.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll stay on the panel and talk to you for a minute after you go off.
Yeah, this is a great panel, Tammy. No goddamn Bieber. This was an anti-Bieber fucking panel.
Yeah, even the freaking chat was screwing with him. It was. I mean,
Did you see fucking Bieber having a hissy fit? He wanted to come on so fucking bad.
I mean, he
Hey, man,
could have
just
come
a side
on.
note. Just
I
a
don't
side
know
note, I got a picture of Bieber, so if you want me to send some dick pics over, I will. My bad. I know you're happily married, but I'm just saying comedy relief.
I'll pass on that. I promise.
What's that, Sophie?
Nothing, forget it.
Okay.
Bieber's pissed off right now. He's probably in the shower too.
No, he's sitting on his bidet.
Oh, his
Yeah, Bill,
bidet.
exactly.
He's getting an enema from his toilet.
Oh God.
You know,
You know,
guys that talk about sex, guys that talk about sex like this all the time are lacking.
Oh, I'm lacking big time. I need another wife. I've had
Yeah.
so much testosterone in the last week.
All right,
Shit,
well,
man, I thought
figure it out. And, go do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, we're all lacking. Thank God we got you in here to tell us that.
I was spackling the ceiling last night, D-Ban. Right when I got home from work this morning, I was literally spackling the ceiling. I had so much to give.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's even perfect, Lou.
My wife woke up with a milk mustache, and she's like, "I don't remember having milk last night."
Okay. How many times have you told that
Baby,
same
it's good
fucking
for the
line?
skin. Just rub it in.
All you
Just
guys
rub
are
it in,
the
baby. It's
fucking
good for the skin.
All right. You
All
can
right,
have a
good night. Rick, good night. Salty, good night. Bill, good night. Everybody in the chat, good night. I'm closing her down.
Good night.
HBR, sorry I didn't say hi to you. How are you, HBR? Steve Holy cannoli.
Yeah, you know what, Lion? I do pay for pussy. I pay for fucking golden eyes to keep me companion.
Oh boy.
But y'all try to have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Good night, Tammy.
I'm married.
So nice. That's
All
a
right.
new.
Tammy Leland, thanks for having us on.
No problem.
Thank you.
And I am out. There we go.